this was from at the time my girlfriend went to Niagara Falls and she bought me a WWE. She bought me 2 mugs.
In Niagara Falls? That's so random.
There was a WWE store
Like
at
a
Niagara
show?
Falls.
A store?
Yeah, no, there is a store there.
Wait,
Yeah,
girlfriend.
no, it was like
Wait, girlfriend or ex-girlfriend? I'm confused. You said girlfriend.
Oh, ex-girlfriend.
Girlfriend at the time.
Girlfriend at the time.
Man.
Guys, starting rumor.
It could be like girlfriend at the time and this time. You know, it could be the same girlfriend.
Girlfriend at the time who also which happens to be right now.
Yeah. Oh my god. Are you guys ready for today? We have 2 great guests, 2 great friends of ours. Should we just hop onto it?
Yeah.
We shall.
Pop, can you tell us a little bit about this guest?
Oh, okay. Our
Good
first guest. Oh, let me give you that juicy introduction. Our first guest. Her name is Sooondooboo. I couldn't
Okay,
say
you
it.
done wrong.
I got a brave part. All right, she has the best boots in all of it.
Boots?
Boots.
Boots,
B-O-T-S. Boots. Crazy
fine.
boots. Wait. B-O-O-T-S. Sorry. Okay, this is a great start. Okay, drag her in. I'm having a rough. Okay, whatever.
I'm not editing that out.
I'm not having that out.
I
Oh my
will
God.
Hi, Melinda.
Hello.
I wish I could like. Oh my god! Is that a wait? Is that a TV in
Oh
the
wow!
back?
Look at someone went shopping.
Oh,
How
wait.
big is that screen?
Wait, how big is that?
Damn!
It's 70-inch and I won it.
Wow.
You won it?
Won it from what?
A work contest.
Oh my
You ca-
god.
Wait,
Yeah.
did you carry that on your back?
They were drawing. This is from last year. So
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Congratulations.
P0 G
Thank you.
flip.
I just
That
moved. So
literally takes up the
Yeah.
entire like wall.
Yeah.
I don't.
yeah. Sorry,
It's so
this is
big.
a small place, and I'm trying to figure out where to put it. So it's just sitting there right now. And there's my dog.
Oh, I see.
Hi, doggo.
who's
I see legs.
Dog.
Oh, it's
he's
waving!
That was so cute.
He
He
knew.
was like,
He does
he wanted to
tricks.
say hi, but he didn't want to get up, so he just wagged his tail. Like,
He does tricks. Oh, he's so tired. So I took him to daycare today. So that's why he's part tired.
Oh, he went to daycare. Aw, played with his doggy friends.
He did. Yeah, but he does tricks. He does lots of tricks. Y'all
Oh,
want to see it? I can show
doggo,
you.
sleep. Oh,
Yes,
so
doggo.
good.
Alice, speak.
Oh,
my God.
Okay, come here. Go to bed. Go to bed, Atlas. Go to bed. Go to bed.
Oh my god.
Bang. Roll
oh.
over. Roll over. Come here. Up.
Dude, he listens better than Toby.
Yes.
What?
That's Atlas.
I like
Atlas.
enthusiastic he was about, like he was
Yeah.
sleeping, having a nap, and then you just like
You commanded him to speak and he spoke.
and he got up
Yeah.
so fast and all this energy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Give me money.
Nice. Now he's gonna be really whiny for a little bit. So, do you hear him? Do you hear him?
Give
No.
him hugs and kisses and love.
Is it? It's Atlas, right?
Atlas.
That's
Atlas,
such a cool
okay.
name.
Where does the name come from?
The movie.
So he was originally my sister's, and like she got him when he was like a puppy. So she had him for 2 weeks. Didn't want to keep him, so then I took him in. So.
Aww.
Aw.
I really wanted to rename him Yoshi because Atlas is such a majestic dog, and he's not majestic. He's really clumsy. You know,
I call
So-
Yoshi clumsy.
Yes.
That's true, actually.
Right? So I figured, but we kept the name. So he's Atlas now.
I like that name, Atlas. I've never heard that.
Atlas, say Pogi. Oh!
Oh.
Did you hear that?
That's what I'm talking about.
This dog should scream.
Oh my god!
Right? That's my dog.
Yo, that shocked me. I love your dog.
What
Yeah.
the heck? I'm blown away.
Yeah.
So
Oh
well
my God.
trained.
I know, it's so good. Oh my
Anyway, so
That dog should stream. How are
You
Belinda?
taught him all the tricks like yourself?
yeah,
Do you show him how to do it?
I showed how to do.
Is that what you do with your dog?
Is that, do you have a dog?
Wait,
That's what I'm not
I don't know
trained.
how to train dogs. You show them how to do
No.
it, or
Well, you kind of lead them there, right? So when they do
Ogie,
something
roll
that you
over.
like,
I would totally roll over.
you highly encourage the behavior that you're trying to make them do. The
Yes.
hardest trick I taught him was to clean up. I think that was the hardest trick I taught him.
Like clean up, like
Because that's an
like
because that's an
dishes.
advanced trick, right? Wait, what? To clean up his toys.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Wash the dishes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I wish I could do that. But to teach him clean up was the toughest because you have to break the steps into different segments. So you have to teach him how to pick up a toy. You have to teach him how to drop a toy. You have to teach him to take the toy to a location and drop it. And then when you do that, you ask him to like pick it up and you tell him to go to bed. So you have to teach him where to go to bed. And you have to ask him to drop it. You have to do it multiple times. And then eventually you have to say the whole thing and say, clean up, clean up, clean up. And then he associates that word to the entire process. So that took about,
Yeah, I was gonna ask how you
yeah.
associate the word.
so that took,
Oh my god.
so that took a couple days and then a week to solidify. And then he got it. He's a smart boy.
What's his breed?
He's an Australian cattle dog.
Oh, he's a cattle
They are
dog.
smart
That
dogs.
kind of
Mm.
yeah, that explains it.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
Filipino.
super high energy, sheds a lot. So
Oh.
Same.
Great introduction. I love your dog.
Holy crap.
That's
So
Yeah.
we know that you have really cool boots and you have a dog that is really
Bots.
well trained.
yeah,
Bots,
yeah.
yes, not boots, bots.
Tell us about those bots.
Wait, did I really
Bots.
spell bots?
BOTS.
Oh,
Bots.
it was a long day, guys. Come on. Hi,
But what's
Belinda.
the bots about?
Hi guys.
How'd you
Bots?
get in?
Yeah, how
Oh,
you been?
me?
Introduce yourself.
Oh,
Yes, true.
For everyone who doesn't know you.
I'm Belinda, aka Sooondooboo. I started streaming. It was 7 months yesterday.
I got
Yeah.
followed.
7
I
months.
got followed by her like 2 weeks ago. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, because okay, so yeah, and then exactly a month ago, I hit my 1,000 and then lost it all.
It's
But I have to
it's so
I have
bad.
to refollow all you guys. I have to
Yeah.
refollow all you guys. It
Yeah.
was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That
we won't talk about
sucks.
that. But we're almost there. We're almost there.
Nice.
But
Definitely a great community, man.
yeah, not just my community, like you guys' community. Everyone's been really supportive. A long story short, I got follow botted, tried to remove it. I messed up and I removed everything and I restarted. Yeah.
That happened
It's
till
great.
the end.
But did it really?
Yeah.
Kinda too. Recently.
Yeah, happened to all of
Yeah,
us.
it kind of happened. Yeah.
Wait.
Recently?
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm right
Kinda
here.
recently,
Just
yeah.
kidding.
Yeah,
Me, like a long
After
time
you,
ago.
Belinda.
Wait,
the
when?
ends happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yours has just
Happened on-
happened?
Yeah, but I was
It happened on your
after-
birthday, right?
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah, it
remove
happened on-
everything?
Yeah.
What? Are you at 0? Am
No,
I
no,
following?
I didn't remove everyone.
Oh.
I did it in like the time span.
Oh, well,
I got the
okay.
bots out.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Dude,
Yes.
screw follow botters. I don't know what that happens, but yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, anyway, but we're almost back, and the community, you guys, everyone's been really supportive and really appreciative of that. So other things about me is I usually most of the time play League of Legends. I'm a League addict.
No
I
way.
do just chatting. Wow, no way. Okay.
2 million Nami points.
What is it? Yeah, with two was it?
I don't know the number.
No, it's not.
200K. It was 200. No,
200K.
300K. 300K.
My awesome caster here said 2 million. I was like, oh. I also do just chatting a lot because I like just talking and getting to know the community more. Play Among Us. I also am part of a dance crew called SKZ, and most of them have started streaming as well. So we're trying
all
to do
your
some more
friends.
collaborative.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like they have started, and I think we have another girlfriend that wants to start. So a lot of people I'm from Atlanta, ATL.
Oh, cool.
Anyway,
I heard you say that. I heard you say that when your stream. It gets stuck in my head throughout the whole day.
it's an Atlanta thing. We like ATL ho, ATL ho.
And NJ ho, NJ ho.
Does that
doesn't-
work? I don't know.
Doesn't work.
So
And
we always say it here, and it's fun. And sorry, my dog might be like, do you hear that?
Is that his tail banging?
So cute though.
No.
Does he only stay in
What
your room?
about what?
Does he only stay in your room?
Yeah, he stays around here. He's being so cute. His head is on my lap. Okay, I pet you. I pet you. I pet you. Okay, I gave in. So let's see what's wrong. What's wrong? There's
What's
nothing
wrong?
Let's see what else. Yeah, so I'm part of a dance group. Most of us started streaming. So yeah, we're gonna try to do some more collaborative stuff with the SKZ crew. We have some fun content coming along. So yeah, it's been fun, and on that, I've really enjoyed streaming. So that's me.
Dude, I remember the first time you met Belinda. It was actually our first Radiant spotlight, right? Where you first
Yeah,
found us.
Right?
That was
Because
crazy. how
Christine's part of
everything-
my dance group.
Is that how we
Yeah.
met? Is that how we
Yeah.
met?
Well,
Oh my
you guys
God.
like I didn't like meet you guys individually, but I went in and said
Right.
hi. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
that's
that's
so
how she.
cool.
I remember when she popped into Pogies.
yes,
And then the boots, right?
The boots, it happened there. That's where the boots thing happened. So I think I said hi, and then the first person that streamed that I got to stream from was Pogi, and then kind of said hi to him, and then kind of popped into you guys' streams when you guys were streaming, and kind of made my way and said hi and got to know you guys. So
Yeah. I remember because I was like, Sooondooboo. And I remember like, what
Exactly
the
like
heck
that.
is that?
yeah.
Ah,
Those are good old days. And we had that Rye versus Belinda 1v1. I rooted
yeah.
for you. Always remember I rooted for you.
I ready for
I
Belinda.
don't know. If I
Sorry,
remember
Ryan.
correctly, I know who was Team Belinda and who was Team Right.
I gave you instructions. Remember?
I'm pretty sure someone said, I mean, I like you, Belinda, but I gotta go with my boy, Right.
Oh, yep. Sounds like something
that was
Pogi would say.
Pogi.
Me?
Without
Yeah.
a doubt.
This?
Yeah.
This? I told him to compliment him, so he messes up.
This is true. He told
that-
me
that
if
I
I
remember
compliment him.
Yeah.
He kept saying, if you compliment Right, he'll keep smiling. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Dude, I get
So,
nervous when people compliment me.
Yeah. But,
Pogi's
I
so
was trying
good.
to focus.
Yeah, we need the Pogi encounter versus Ryan Belinda one day.
Yeah, we were supposed to
I
do
thought that was
that.
supposed to happen.
That showdown
Wait,
that never
Pogi
happened.
Pogi and no, it's Belinda.
No,
and
no,
Ryan.
no, no,
Pogi and
No,
Ryan.
it was always Kenna and Pogi.
That is not what that was. No,
I have the VODs. I have the VODs to it.
You have it?
You have it?
No, I
Really?
don't.
No, yeah.
I don't have it. But you were there. You were there. Everyone was there. Right?
Yeah,
Atlas, right?
it was-
She was there.
It was the...
Atlas, you were there.
He hears another dog in the background. You guys hear the other dog in the background?
Oh, there's...
Oh
yeah.
There's someone outside.
Me?
Aw.
Did you just call yourself
Atlas.
a dog, Pogi?
What up, dog?
Yeah. That's why I
Is he
said
good with other
everyone.
dogs?
Is he good with other dogs? You said.
Yeah,
He's getting better with them.
getting better.
He's,
Yeah.
Wait, how old is
he's almost 5.
he?
So cute.
He knows you're talking about him.
Alright, let's stop talking. Let's stop talking about him.
Good dog. Good dog.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, she's
The hand
I'm telling
gestures.
her to be quiet.
the mom is. The
He's
mom
not gonna
is so
listen.
good.
She gave the look.
The
Mama
look.
be saying, shush.
Oh man.
He just needs a minute to know that I'm ignoring him for a little bit, and he'll stay quiet.
So it's been like 6 months since you started streaming, right? You said half a year.
7 now.
7. Oh wow.
7.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It's crazy. Time flies.
Yo, time flies.
Wow, yeah.
So
I
what made you start
know.
streaming though?
When? When?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
what
no,
made
what?
me-
Yeah. Was it because of COVID?
COVID really pushed me to like start, but I've always wanted to. I was supposed to start last year. That's a year and 7 months ago. And it was because Christine actually, she told me she streamed, and then she told me she plays League, and I've always been interested in playing League. And we're joking about, hey, I should document my journey. And then Journey to Goal was a thing actually back then. And then I played. Oh, one time?
Back then?
Yeah,
Talking about
a
now.
year,
I know.
yeah. So that's how we kind of came up with the idea of journey to gold because I was trying to I was asking about ranking and everything. And then when I first downloaded League and tried, I was like, okay, it's not as easy as I thought. I don't think I'm gonna get to go anytime soon because there was so much to learn playing League because I've never played a MOBA game before. So I decided to play it more, and then I got addicted to that and just started playing it for a year. And then COVID happened, right? And decided to start streaming. And Peter, a person from my dance crew,
PJ Lin.
PJ Lin, I was so scared to turn on the cam, right? Because I didn't know anyone, right? I just knew Christine, and she was really busy. And I was like, what do I do? Who do I talk to? Like, there's no one here. Literally, I'm just gonna turn on the cam, watch the cam, and play games. So he was really supportive, and he's like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna talk to you." So he was there the whole time, just like chatting with me. And then when one person came in, I was like so excited. And then when they left, I was like, "They hate me.
No.
They're never coming back." Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. So it's like I know how that feeling was. So when Sophia, one other crewmate of mine, started streaming, I wanted to make sure that you're never gonna feel what I feel. Because it was such an awful feeling. Because I streamed actually for that first month every single day because I was trying to like be consistent with it. And it was such a grind, but I did that, and I was so excited when my view count would hit like 5. And then as soon as it went like 4, like they hate me or something. But looking back and reflecting, it's been such a good journey, and I love
You're
my
doing so
community.
good. Yeah.
Thanks. I love
you're
everyone.
popping off. You're popping off.
Yeah, I love everyone that I've met, and it's been really fun. I think like my favorite part about streaming is meeting people because I'm a huge extrovert. So quarantine has not done me. It's not been good to me. So, but Twitch and doing this and meeting people, meeting you guys have been awesome. So like I'm making friends. So it's good. Oh, there's PJ Lin.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Peter.
Yeah.
Hey, bestie.
So where you did you always did you play games before outside of League, or League was just like your first game kind of thing in forays in gaming?
I mean I used to play RuneScape, but
Old school?
yeah, old
So
school
it's-
RuneScape. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I played.
Did you ever stream that?
No, I didn't. I played RuneScape, and I knew I did like certain things. I all my skills were like 0 except for just my combat skills. That's it. So so my skill level was high, but my total skills was really low, so it was really bad. So people would come up to me expecting that I can fish for them. It's like, yeah, yo, I can't fish for myself. Can't fish for you. So, but yeah, it was really fun because also then like I joined a clan and met
Hell
people
yeah.
there. Yeah, it was really
I made a
fun.
lot of friends on there. Yeah.
Yeah, went into the wilderness and died. Yeah, it was great. So yeah,
Good RuneScape
so I
ending.
did play
Dying.
RuneScape. Other
Bring
than
that
that, that
back.
was my first like online game, right? And I didn't play much of that. I've also played Destiny 2 on PS4.
Oh, shooters.
That's really it. I don't really play that many games. This is
Yeah,
mostly.
League can like take up all of your game time.
Yeah, League
Easily,
takes
yeah.
League takes a lot. I think like the amount that I've played League is insane. Like I have a friend that's been playing since season 2 or 3.
I think you have more hours than me.
And I have more hours than him playing League, and I've only been playing like a year and a half. You know, it's
Ogie, how long you been playing?
It's a problem.
Since season 2.
Yeah, it's a problem, guys. It's
Not
No, I
It's not a problem.
Dude, I would remember when we started doing like the happy hour podcast when we used to do it. We had this like she has to go at a certain time to play League. It was
Get your
so
deal
funny.
win,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, we had to end it.
First of
Oh,
the day.
it's 10 guys. You guys know what that means. It's League
League
time.
time. Maybe because of that, I'm now a DJ because I like play till very, very late now. So yeah, I don't sleep.
I
apparently.
think everyone's been through that. Just playing. League.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So like,
I used-
okay, so it's gonna taper off. I'm eventually not gonna play
Yeah.
till like.
I've been.
All right.
I transitioned to
Hello.
TNT, so.
Okay, I won't play. I played it one time, and it was only to get an emote. That's it.
It's fun.
Oh, the please.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
fun.
I remember
that's
It's
the
fun.
emote.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
It's a good easy game just to sit and just.
It's not easy.
It's
Easy game.
It's totally
It's hard.
fun.
Is it hard? I don't know. I
It's
I like
pretty hard.
movement. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just auto chess.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think that's like my cup of tea in terms of game.
I never thought it was
I
my cup
tried
of tea, but I played it. So
It's true.
I tried Valorant. That was not good. So,
wait,
it was really bad.
Didn't you get scared because of? There's this one clip. I forgot.
Yes,
I remember too.
yes.
There's a
It's my most viewed clip. It's when
Cool. You
I mean,
define
he
it.
was so far away, but I don't play any FPS games, right? So I don't know the controller. So when I saw him, I was moving my mouse like I was playing League, and I couldn't move, and I freaked out. And then it was Clutch House and Rye, right? Trying to guide me, and then Rye's like, "Blend, what are you doing?" And then I was like going everywhere, and my head was moving everywhere with us. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then I just panicked, and then I just
Oh, yeah,
just
the
laughed.
jump scare.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
good
really
times.
bad.
It was good times.
It was so bad. But yeah, I haven't played ever since, and that wasn't even a real game. That was just with
It's a
with
custom
that was
game.
custom. Oh, that was
Yeah,
a
it wasn't
custom
even
game.
with real
Nice. That's
people.
funny.
Can you imagine what I would do with real people? So I'm gonna try eventually.
No, you don't need to. Just stick with League. Have fun with League.
Don't listen. to
Valorant's also
Cody.
fun, okay?
Valorant is fun.
If it helps, that was my first FPS game or like
And you're
shooting
so
game.
good. I don't understand. Do you not play any FPS games?
No.
No.
Well, Halo's was your first, wasn't
Well,
it?
Halo I
Hannah?
played with my brother when I was
yeah.
like.
But that's your first experience with
Yeah,
FPS.
we do-
Yeah.
though, yeah.
That's with the controller though.
Oh, okay, that's different. So I can play. Well, it's been a while, but I can play Destiny. You know, with that it was even hard to do. I move my head with it. I just can't.
Oh, Hanban is
Yeah.
a
It's
is
so bad.
It's like
Like, I'm
the
like-
speed of like head movement and dodging.
Yeah, it's so bad. It's so
Yeah.
bad.
Oh yes.
It actually helps you though.
It
It
helps
actually
you
helps
when
you
you
though.
move your head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it's
does,
a
actually.
I heard it's bad. You shouldn't like every time I would play, someone would like hold my like, don't move your head. You know.
You have to be one with the video game.
Yeah. If you're not
Yeah.
immersed like that,
Yeah,
then
you're
you
doing
might
it
as well
wrong.
not play.
Yeah, exactly.
You might as well not play.
No, noted. Okay. Got it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. That's
If you
how
don't
it'd be all
scream,
about
if you don't like yell in League, you're playing it wrong.
That's right.
And Belinda yells all the time.
Yes. Oh,
I have a scream counter. I
Man.
think I'm already
Oh,
past
really?
300. Yeah, but that's
is
not
it
even.
still there?
It's still there. It's past 300, but
Hmm.
I don't.
Nah, I
I
think it's
don't
more.
think. I think it's more because I scream a lot and
Yeah.
I freak out a lot. Freak out a lot all the time.
When the minions hit each other, she starts yelling.
No, don't do it. Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to
Okay.
like lower Belinda when I play League with her. That's to like 2%. She's so loud.
I'm
P0,
really loud.
G flip
I'm so
3.
sorry. I've probably broken like eardrums and everything. I mean, also, like for my 500th followers, I think I had to play a scary game.
Ooh, what'd you play?
Outlast.
Oh,
Outlast.
really?
Oh,
Yeah,
Outlast. Oh,
Yeah,
Outlast.
Outlast, right?
I was calling your
not
dog.
him. No. And
Atlas.
I think I that was. I swear to God, I think I definitely know I had my mic on, like my Yeti mic on, but I think even that shut off, and then it went to my headphone mic. It was so bad. Like it was that. It's so loud. Like I listened to it, like some of the clips. Like it's like ear piercing. It's so loud that there's like a little frequency thing. I think I broke something, obviously.
I
did
remember
not-
that. I remember that.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so loud. I was so scared. Like I cannot do scary games, scary movies.
Me too.
I just can't do that. Who said me to? Me. Oh, okay. I thought it was Kana. I was like, wait, Kana actually plays scary
I
games.
love
I know she
scary
plays
stuff.
it.
Only fast.
Oh, I can't do
the other one
Fast is kind
too.
of creepy, so I don't know.
Yeah, I can't do
What was the other one? What was that outdoor one? Canna.
the SCP one.
Oh,
in
the
silence.
other one.
In Silence. That
That
was the
one
other
was
one. Yeah.
bad. Okay, that's
Like-
just jump scares.
My
I
That is a
can't do
different
that. Like the spider.
Yeah.
Isn't there a spider lady in it?
Yeah, there's someone
Ooh.
that has like really long legs or like really tall, like a tree, and they just like pop up and like take you somewhere.
Yeah, I can't do
It's
that.
good.
Yeah.
Yo, my
I'm just
rank
like
games
not
are scary,
interested
though.
in those games.
You're
If
not
it was by
interested?
myself, I wouldn't be interested. But like if it's co-op, playing with other people's fun.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't even have fun. No.
So
Have you not played Dead by Daylight? Oh, I feel like if you play those, I feel like you would like Dead by Daylight. But I don't know. Hell if I know.
yeah,
She just
I'm gonna
needs
stick with
League,
League.
guys.
Yeah,
She
Yeah, League.
agrees on League.
League is scary enough.
Yeah, ranked games are scary.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm already.
Alright.
Yeah, I get scared with all these games that I play, so I'm good with League. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're in the bushes and you run into that Fed Yasuo, that's the scariest feeling that you can experience.
So
But outside of League, you've been expanding. I remember there was a point there was League, and then all of a sudden we found out you dance.
yes.
So how did that come about?
How I started
dancing.
dancing,
Yeah.
like in general. I started dancing in college, and I joined a organization that did all kinds of genre. So it wasn't just hip hop focus, which is what I focus on now. But it was hip hop, jazz, modern, contemporary. We
Holy
did ballroom 1 year too,
Ballroom.
and modern. So you have to try out for, this organization, and you have to try out for all genres, right? So I remember during one of my, I tried out with a friend, and one of the things is you have to do across the floors, where you like do the kicks and stuff. And I did a kick too high and I fell down in front of everybody. It was super embarrassing.
Is there a video?
It was really fun. No, there's no video, but there was a huge laughter from one person. It was my friend in the background.
That friend.
He was so supportive, and he will never let me live it down. He always says, "Hey, remember that one time we tried out for that dance organization? Like, yeah, like, remember how you fell on your ass? Like, yeah, I remember.
You kicked too hard.
Yeah. But I made it, and I made it to modern for some reason, and hip hop. So then I stuck with that. Huh?
Did you have experience before that?
No, I didn't really dance before. Like, I mean, I could dance when
Good
no one's
job.
looking. Dance when no one's looking, but yeah. So I
Same.
didn't really have any experience before. So I did that, fell in love with it, did it for the rest of my college career, whatever you want to call it. And then I became a student choreographer on my last year. Yeah,
Oh
so
my
I
god,
choreographed.
this should have been a choreography like her teaching a stream. That's what this should have been.
Let's make it happen.
True. We still got time, guys.
I mean, I could do 8 count. I could do ice cream if you guys really want to learn it. So like 2 8 counts, so easy,
What's ice
so
cream?
easy.
There's
The
a
black and
collaboration coming.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
What?
so easy.
I should wear my shirt today.
Yeah.
She has the ice cream. shirt.
Yeah. So did that, and then I got invited back to be like a paid choreographer. After I
Ooh.
graduated.
Wow.
Yeah, but then I moved, right? So it was hard to travel back and forth. So I only did it for that one semester, and then I said, no more, cannot. And then when I moved to Atlanta, I decided to try to figure out how to continue dancing, and I met a lot of dance people. Did some dancing with a few organizations, and then landed with SKZ about 2 years ago. So it's just it's a very small crew, like made up of friends, and we are 6 people right now in it. So it's been fun. Yeah, and then we did our big performance last year at a like an event, right? We closed the show and it was really fun. And I think that was the most exciting performance I've done to date. So it was really fun. So that's kind of how I kept dancing.
Yeah, I
when
think
I
we
s-
watched that on.
Oh, we
on
watched
my-
it. We watched
We
it
watched it
like 10 times.
Oh my.
I was legit trolling. Wait, I missed it. Can you play it again? Legit 10 times in a row.
Typical
Yeah.
Pogi.
Yeah.
I blinked.
Wait, yeah.
So we watched it. Yeah. I mean, Christine was in it, so everyone
Yeah,
was
I
in it. So.
didn't know Christine danced.
Me either.
Yeah.
Remember when I first
Yeah,
came
yeah.
to your stream, I told you, hey, Pokey, I'm part of Christine. Like, I'm with her dance. She's like, she dances?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know either.
And I
I
said I
got-
would show the video.
Or anything. So
Yeah, and I'll tell him when I show the video.
Yeah. That's why I asked her 10 times. That's why.
Yeah,
Like,
but it was a really fun performance. So that's kind of how I started dancing and how I kept up with it. And
we should play the video again.
I just played the video.
Oh gosh.
I'm trying to
We-
figure out how to link it and send it and somewhere, and then you guys can rewatch it then. But
We could
yeah.
watch it on her channel, Sooondooboo.
Next time.
Next time.
So yeah,
All right, at 1,000 followers, we're gonna watch it 20 more times.
sure. So right now, like a few dance because I want to get back into dancing more. Because of like COVID, it's been hard to meet up with the crew, right? So we have a project that one of our crewmate choreographed, and he's such a good choreographer. He's the only one in the crew that doesn't stream right now. Murphy, Aka is what we call him. He choreographed a dance to Justin Bieber Intentions, and it's really fun. So him, Sophia, and I are supposed to dance it. So that's still, I don't know when that's happening
Ooh.
yet. And Peter's supposed to film it. So we have that. And then Sophia and I are learning the baddest right now. So,
Hey.
so yeah, because we love League, figured we'd do that. And then I know they just posted another one, right?
Vin-
More
Oh, more.
Like
Another one as well called
by the
Villain or
Kinjas.
something.
Oh.
So
The
we wanna-
Kinjas?
I think Kinjas, right? I thought they did. I think someone just posted on my Discord. I think it was the Kinjas.
And it's on it.
Let's see. Was it dance? Music.
There's one called Villain, featuring Madison Beer and Kim Petras.
Maybe I just made it up. Someone definitely posted it. No, it's not. It's not the Kinjas. It's just. Well, I don't know who it is. It's like KDA dance more, but who taught it? No, it's totally the Kinjas,
Pokey.
right?
Yeah, Liddy
I
says
think,
it's the
yeah,
Kinja.
more is.
It has
No,
a
it's the
name.
Kinjas. It's the Kinjas. It's a Kinjas that choreographed this. KDA and Kinja. Yeah.
Ooh, that's so cool.
Wait, I
Yeah,
think I know
so-
that group. I don't know dance.
Oh, they're huge.
Yeah.
They're famous. Yeah, I love the Kinjas.
They're like
Liddy posted a video.
Do they
up there
wear
on
like
West
ninja
Coast.
suits? I don't know.
They wear the masks, so they're the original mask wearers.
At Jabberwocky?
Jabberwockies wears the face mask. That's different. Like the
the
whole
full face. The full face.
face. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But they're the OG. But Kinjas is like more recent development. So they were on World of Dance. So
Wow.
Can we have a sample?
they did sample of what?
You dancing. Go.
I'm good.
Atlas, dance.
This is good.
Good.
Okay,
No,
Pogi,
no.
you have to start first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
you
no.
started off.
I'm not drunk.
I know you have a bottle of Jack there.
He
True.
needs the honey jack. He needs the honey
Yeah.
jack.
Soju.
Even better.
Hmm.
And then there's a one other thing I noticed
Mm-hmm.
is that you had a fashion blog too.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
had
I
some fashion knowledge. So.
Yeah, what about
Yeah,
that?
I've been keeping on your
It's
IG,
like-
okay? Your
Steven
IG has been
such-
like, hey,
Such
Hey,
a
man,
good,
would you come in here?
such a good interviewer, and like notice all these things. Yes, I
do
used
my
to have
research. I do my research.
Yeah, you do your research. Yes.
He's
Wow.
the only
okay.
one.
Isn't Belinda a famous YouTuber though too?
No. Did I say that? I think I've been yeah, maybe.
Oh.
I mean, one of my videos has like 15,000.
Oh.
That's one of my videos.
Oh wow.
We won't
But
share it.
was that
Browsing.
connected to the fashion? Or is it something
It's
totally
dancing,
something
just dancing.
Oh,
But the
dancing,
fashion,
okay.
so I do a lot. I dabble in a lot of things. I
She
just try a lot of
dabbles.
things, right?
Yeah.
So I did have a fashion blog a few years ago.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so I'm huge into fashion. I love fashion, and then I tried blogging.
What got
I'm
you into
always-
fashion? What got you into fashion? Why fashion?
Why? I've always been interested in fashion. I feel like it's a great way to self-express. I think you should want to look how you want, right? I love dressing up when I go into the office specifically for work. I just feel like I feel empowered when I look good. So that makes me feel
Hell
good. So
yeah,
why
girl.
not?
Yeah.
So I'm saying,
Look good, feel good.
yeah. So I love that. I just think it's a great way to express yourself. So why not? So that's why.
Yeah.
So
It's
Oh.
fun
and
to
then
coordinate outfits.
I love it. I love it. Like I think it's so much fun to coordinate outfit, and I don't know. I love fashion. I just think it's it's good. I don't shop that much. I probably do like 2 big hauls a year. So
Wait, where do you shop from? What are your favorite online stores right now? Favorite online stores?
It depends on what Instagram is advertising to me.
Oh,
Do you know? Do you
a lot
know
of
like?
Instagram shopping?
Yeah, well, because they know, like, if I'm looking at boots, the algorithm is so good. They know I'm looking at boots, and then they start like feeding me shit. And I'm such a consumer. So as soon as I see something I like, I go look. So I just did a haul. So this is a new denim jacket. I've been looking for a denim jacket for a long, long time, and this is from Zara. So I do like Zara. I have a denim jacket from them, which I this one I really like. And then I have a leather jacket that I've been looking for a while, and I found it from Zara. So I really like Zara. I like. Wow, where do I shop? Okay, I also went to Banana Republic to get some cardigan. It depends on my mood, really, of where and what's selling. I also love to shop at Express for a while to get some of my work outfit, like blazers. So that's a good place to shop. But I also nowadays I like looking for boutiques if there's something like that I'm eyeing. So nothing in particular, but I think maybe like in terms of store brand, it's probably Zara, Express, and Banana Republic right now. That's where I shopped at. Oh, and I just bought something from like Boohoo. My friend recommended that store, so
I shopped from there.
yeah. So I got two. I didn't love the quality of
It's alright.
yeah
But
the
it's
materials. Yeah. So then now I'm trying to invest more in because I hoard so much and because I don't shop that much, but I never throw anything away. So I have things sitting in my closet that's been in there for years, right? In years, like I haven't worn it for 3 years or something, and it's just sitting there because I was like, maybe it'll come back, and they do. Like the fashion really kind of recycles itself; it comes back. But inevitably, I have like the closets full of stuff I just haven't touched. So nowadays, what I want to do is kind of invest in like statement pieces and kind of have that stand the test of time more. Which is why I looked for a denim jacket. So I'm returning a lot of things, which I'm really bad at, but I'm actually gonna return them soon. So
Okay,
so, yeah.
top three trends. Top three trends right now. That
Right now,
that you-
trends.
Yeah. Top three
Oh,
trends.
I'm not huge into trends. Actually,
I said she was going for the statement pieces.
yeah, statement pieces aren't trendy. So
Not
Okay.
listening.
yeah, like the timeless. Like a denim
Sorry.
jacket is never gonna go out of style. I think
True.
you're definitely gonna always have a denim jacket. You always have to have like a leather jacket is really nice. Like last year, 2 years ago, like what was it, mom pants? What is it? Mom jeans,
Yeah.
right? That was a thing, but that's not
Yeah.
a thing anymore, right? So
It's like, yeah.
yeah, so I have a
know.
pair, but I feel like kind of silly wearing it now. I don't know. So I think high waisted anything is always flattering. I don't know. For some reason, it's just nice not showing your belly button. I don't know.
I agree.
Just- yeah, it's just so I like high waisted. I love crop tops. Nowadays, I'm usually in. I mean, I like to wear comfy a lot. Shoes are a must. I love looking for shoes. I love boots.
Yes.
Knee-high
Yeah.
boots are the best, right?
I agree.
Right,
I never,
Foggy? Right, Foggy?
I
Right,
never
Foggy?
said, I never said anything bad about your boots. I like your boots.
Yeah, I have to show it
You
on
have the
camera.
best boots.
Oh, so I saved up like a long time to invest in like 2 boots that I really wanted. And I showed them to Foggy. It's Stuart Weissman boots. So
It costs
Oh,
more than
high.
my shoes.
dude, you buy more. I have 2. That's it. You have like
He has
A
a
lot
whole
more.
store behind him.
Collection, you can see it.
yeah. So the amount of shoes you have compared to mine, and like what I'm trying to invest in, it's the same amount. Like the cost, I'm pretty sure.
She's going for quality over.
Yes, I'm saying quality.
Yeah.
So that's all. Like so I don't have that many shoes. I've only bought 3 pairs of shoes in the last like 3 years.
Me too.
So
That's good, yeah.
that is not true, Pokey. You know it.
I was
You know
gonna say the
it.
same.
I bought 3 shoes in 1 week.
See, and like, look, like I'm pretty sure you spend more than me. And even though mine is like expensive, I don't buy that much, right? It's just limited quality, limited quantity.
Dude, I bought a shoe that was half off, but it was still expensive, so I still bought it.
That's what I'm saying.
Were
Yeah.
those the fears?
The Fear of Gods, yeah.
Oh, wait, you bought them?
I told you.
Wait a minute.
Those are so expensive.
What?
But
Those
you're
are
my
so
cutting.
expensive. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they're like
I said- I put it-
they're like $1,000. But
Okay, I have never bought a
but
$1,000 shoe.
but
500.
but half off.
off.
Still $500?
I would
Wait,
do
that's
it
pretty
again.
good. That's pretty good. If they're usually 1,000 and you got a 500 off, I support that.
That's why I like Belinda.
I
She's a
bought
homie.
mine so mine never went on sale, and then I was so upset because they went on sale like 3 months after I bought mine, so I was really upset. So I bought mine for like the full price. I was really upset. Yeah.
I need
anyway,
more
that-
shoes, man. I
I
need more
don't.
shoes.
I'm good. Yeah.
I need
But,
more of these. I need more Jordan ones. I love
Do you
these.
wear all of them when you do that? Do you wear all
No,
of
I
them?
don't.
You just like to look at them.
You just collect.
I think I'm
things.
gonna wear it eventually.
just
It's
collect them.
just
Yeah.
maybe I'll
He's a
resell
collector.
it later.
It's a little hard to
Oh.
wear.
Is
like,
that a thing?
out
People will
right now.
like. You don't wear. Wait. So you've never worn them, right? And you
Yeah.
resell them, or do you wear them and resell them? How does that
People
work?
people
There's a
resell
lot
it,
of
but
slippers.
I don't. I have a lot of slippers.
Wait. Would you? So people would buy shoes if you like. I wouldn't buy shoes if people wore them, right? So people would buy shoes if you wore them. What?
They would wear.
Yeah,
They would
I-
buy the used Jordans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, depending on what Jordan.
my friend flips a lot of shoes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I
I
thought-
know. I heard it's a
You'd
thing,
still get a
right?
good. You'd still get a good amount of money from that too.
Yeah,
I heard
You
it's a
still get
thing,
it,
but
man.
I'm
It's
just
a
not
good
a
hustle.
collector.
It's a good hustle.
Yeah.
It's a good hustle.
Yeah.
If you actually go to
Yeah,
like
if
a
your
shoe
consumer is
convention,
pokey.
Mhm.
yeah,
If you have
gotta find
Jordan
the right
ones,
consumers.
if you have Jordan ones,
Yeah.
I'll buy stuff from you.
but you go to a shoe
Noted.
convention, like there's like we had one before COVID hit, and there was like tons of people like just selling shoes, and it was just like
Really? That's
yeah,
interesting.
and it's like there's
I
a
didn't know there was a market
whole
for that.
community.
Oh, it's a
there's, like,
whole
it's crazy.
Really?
Sneakerheads,
Yeah.
man. Sneakerheads.
Yeah,
That's a real
sneakerheads
like
is a
that's a
big
real
thing.
thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's a
yeah.
guy here. There's a guy here in Vancouver who actually had it's closed because of COVID, but they had a museum of
Uh-huh.
like sneakers.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
It costs a lot of
insane.
money, man.
Yeah. No. I mean, I like shoes, but that's not something I wasn't a sneakerhead or anything. So
Yeah.
most of my like fashion blogging, I think I did like a total of 5 posts because writing, because it wasn't just a fashion blog, it was supposed to be like a lifestyle blog because I just didn't want to be limited to just fashion because I also wanted to travel more at the time. And I only blogged about, I had like 3 or 4 fashion posts, 1 travel or 2 travel posts, and like a 1 food post. And that was basically it because it just takes so much time to write, right? And I found out that I just like taking pictures. That's why I'm more active on Instagram, if anything. So I like taking pictures and posting that and writing a small caption and being done with it. And that's it. But blogging is tough because you got to proofread that shit and it just take a lot of
Bad
time.
grammar.
True.
Yeah.
There's an art. I mean, like, there's just an art to writing, right? And making it captivating and enjoyable for the readers to read. And I just found out, that's not me. So I'm gonna move on. I just like pictures. So I stuck with Instagram.
Instagram is a good platform.
Yeah, I love Instagram. So I'm always on there. I think that's my favorite platform. And I used to not do Twitter at all. And I only did Twitter because of Twitch. And I have actually enjoyed Twitter now.
Twitter's
I enjoy
fun,
Twitter.
man.
Yeah.
It can be
Twitter-
toxic at times.
I
but,
had
like,
yeah,
if you,
mixed feelings about Twitter.
but if
Yeah,
you-
I heard that. Like it can be toxic, but
You just gotta
Alright, now.
develop a filter. That's
yeah,
the big thing with Twitter. You just gotta just start developing a filter, and then you start like ignoring all the BS that comes with
yeah.
Twitter, right?
But
So,
Twitter's been like super supportive too, and it's a great way to also connect with people as well. Because when you retweet or have people see what you retweeted, you meet like different people that way. So that's been fun and exciting too. So I'm all about meeting people. So whatever platform. And yeah, and then now I love Discord. I love Discord. Yeah, Discord is great. I think that might be my favorite. I love like
who uses
interacting there.
iMessage? You just use Discord, right?
Group messages.
So SKC used to, and then we then migrated over to
Yeah,
Discord.
Discord.
It's just so much easier. I think that's
There's
definitely the way
emotes.
of
Much easier.
socializing, right?
Better
Huh?
emotes. Everyone.
Yeah,
has
that's
it.
what I'm saying. It's just way better platform. I think this is the future of like socializing. I kind of want to get my girlfriends into like Discord because that's just easier to like socialize, right? We can send attachments there and everything, and videos and emotes and stuff. It's just another way to express yourself, really. So I think it's way better
Made
space.
a switch.
Yeah,
It's a
Peter.
good switch, though. It's a good switch.
I did. It's a good switch. You enjoy
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So yeah, I love Discord. So I'm always on Discord now, Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter, and I'm very occasionally, like very rarely on Facebook. So
Oh, I stopped
yeah.
using Facebook.
Never on Facebook.
Yeah. Facebook was more relevant for me when COVID wasn't a thing because what Facebook did at the time that they pivot really well on was advertising a lot of events in my area particularly. So I would only find out about a lot of like EDM concert or artists in town, basically purely through Facebook. So that's how I would know to like plan out my days of what to do. So that's what we use Facebook for. But because of COVID, there's no need for that.
Events, yeah.
So,
Alright.
yeah. So yeah. So
Yeah.
those are my main social media platforms that I'm on. And that's about my fashion stuff.
It comes in as a League Twitch streamer, and now we come out knowing her as like a multi-talented social.
True.
I'm a social butterfly.
I need to find that YouTube video. Your YouTube channel.
I'm sure you can find it.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
Don't
she
look.
legit.
Don't look. There's not a challenge. Don't look for it.
Peter.
That's a challenge.
Yeah, Peter, help.
us.
How about helping her out?
Here, I would actually come hunt you down. Do not. Okay.
They're best friends.
Um,
She won't hurt you. It's fine.
I'm also supposed to start TikToking, right? So I'm supposed to start using TikTok.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
yeah, and then for YouTube, I will create like a YouTube page specifically.
That's my favorite dance.
Really?
Only that's what I can do.
Yeah. For us boomers,
I
it's so
know,
easy.
yeah. Oh my God.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's so catchy. Yeah, it's catchy.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone does that trend anymore.
Yeah, I think it's gone, but I still
Pretty
like
sure
it.
Yeah. So yeah, but I want to make a YouTube page specifically for my channel and content for that. I don't know. Content creating has been really fun. I thought it was gonna be like really stressful, but it's been really fun. Kind of trying new things. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice because you can go at your own pace.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's been fun. Something to look forward to and enjoy while in quarantine. So it's kind of allowed me to test my creativity and ideas. So and we have some things coming up with SKZ that we want to film. So there's gonna be content there. So I'm really excited about the things we're gonna be working on.
Okay, I'm excited to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, you've grown like from the beginning of that one conversation. You know, we had the little happy hour, and then I remember you saying you were gonna have to work on stuff, and watching your growth has been crazy. So congrats on that, and keep on doing the
And
good
you have-
work.
and you have
we
talented
look
friends,
forward
man.
to seeing all that. Yeah, we look forward to
Talented
seeing all the
friends.
that
Thank
content.
you.
Like we have
Yeah.
Peter, we have Mark's videos on Instagram. Awesome,
So
man.
good. He
freaking
does.
talented.
He's huge into music production and singing. So there is Mark that does that. Yeah.
Yeah, he sang
And
a
so
Drake song. I had to like listen to it. It was really good.
Yeah. Peter is our videographer. He choreographs too. And he dances. He takes pictures. We also had like a small mini DJ session. So he does that with Murphy. And Murphy's also, I don't know if Murphy wants to start streaming. He's always talked about it, but he's a little, I don't know. He's not that shy. But he's just figuring things out. But he is so good at dancing too. Like we all have our own little style. You got Sophia. She's our K-pop queen. You know, she's the one that's more active on TikTok, right? And she does a lot of dancing as well. And then you got Christine. We all love Christine. She kind of got us all started and inspired us to start streaming. So
Shout out to
Yeah, but
Christine.
you have a
Yeah,
great group of friends, man. Great group of
yeah,
friends.
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we're about to hit the 8 o'clock mark. I know it's almost league time for you. Before we, I know.
I'm Among Us tonight, actually.
Oh,
Among
And then
Us,
League After, right?
then League After.
and League
Yeah,
After.
League of Legends. Yeah.
But
Should throw a
before
couple games in there.
yeah, so before you go, any like events you're gonna have or anything going on in your stream? Anything? Shout outs? Anything?
I want to give a huge shout out to my SKZ fam that I've already talked about so many times. I love them so much. They've been really supportive. Shout out you guys for having me here. Honestly, I think it's really like this here. Open up doors and opportunities for me to start feeling comfortable in talking to people, because like it's kind of daunting and really scary when you start streaming and you don't know anybody, right? You see these people talk to you, and then I was a lurker, like I don't know what to say to that, right? And then having Christine go on, because I know who she is, and talk to you guys and kind of seeing how, you know, they're all people at the end of the day, and I am not shy. I'll say, but this is just a new platform in terms of engaging with people that I've never done before, right? So I want to tread carefully, but you know, at the start, like, "Hi, I'm Belinda," and then, you know, or something, or like, you know, and then saying like, "Will they say something to me?" So, and then you guys were really, because I didn't know like the whole concept of trying to, you know, stream and then reading chat, and I suck at reading, so there's still that. So it was really great to have you guys do that, and then I started going Pogi and checking you guys out. So you guys have been really supportive as well and inclusive, and I love that you guys continue doing this. So thank you so much for having me on. Yeah, in terms
One
of
more thing, your Empress thing.
I
You got-
am. So
yeah.
You're on a stream
yeah.
team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I recently became part of the Empress stream team. So I'm huge into female empowerment, because you know, this, not just in gaming but in like every aspect of life, unfortunately there's still the sexism that exists, right? So I think it's definitely gotten a lot better, and I like that female support female, but I think it's really important that male supports us too. Having like male advocates is really important, and you guys are like that, so we're good. But yeah, so I'm really
Male here.
so really happy with that. In terms of like events I don't really have many things super planned right now. I usually plan. I'm trying to be more intentional with planning things out, but I'll be doing something special once I hit 1,000 soon. So we'll probably do a cooking stream soon or something. So
Or watch the dancing video
Ooh.
again.
Yeah.
yeah, 20 times.
30
Yeah.
times.
No, but honestly, keep doing what you guys are doing. I think you guys, it's a great platform, and I like that you guys are really open to new streamers and supporting them, and that's something I'm trying to do too. So thank you guys for having me on here.
Thanks,
Oh, thank you
Belinda.
for
You're the
making
real
time.
one.
Thanks for
Of
support.
course. Thank you for
Yeah.
thank you for asking me. Yeah,
And
it
we're
was
like
great.
all friends here. We always support each other. So that's our
Yeah.
freaking goal, is just to help each other out and have fun, man. Make people's day.
Yeah.
But any lurkers out there, it's okay. We won't bite you. I said hi too. So.
True. Yeah,
All right,
Belinda just had to
guys.
say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Belinda just had to say hi. And where she is.
Hi.
Just say hi. That's our new slogan.
Just say hi.
Say hi.
Just hello.
Hi.
It's
Yeah.
that easy. But thank you, Belinda. You're
Mhm.
awesome.
Hi.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Belinda.
Thank you.
Bye.
Nothing about us.
Bye, Alice.
Bye, Alice.
Say Poggy. Oh, she's sleeping. She's sleeping.
Bye,
Bye.
Alice. Bye, Linda.
Awesome. Kenna, you do an introduction.
The Pokemon Master. I think a lot of us play a lot of like PC games. Our this guest is all over the Switch.
He's a Nintendo guy for sure.
Yeah, Nintendo is everything Nintendo. Any game that Nintendo has made, this man has probably played it.
And mastered
Hands
it.
down. Yeah.
He does like randomizer speedruns. Well, actually, I don't know. Does he? I haven't seen him do a speedrun.
I don't know about speedrun. I think for like
That's a question.
some. Yeah, we can ask him about it.
All right, I'm dragging him
Yeah, a
in.
whole bunch of randomizers.
We're dragging him in. Who is he? Who? Oh,
I love his profile.
who is that?
Oh,
Hello. Sal.
hello. You,
Oh, you said his name.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh,
You guys hear
it's
me?
Al?
Oh. God?
Oh,
God?
God.
You.
Am I here?
Nintendo God.
Oh, look at this shirt, man.
Oh, look at that.
Am I
Look
here?
at that shirt.
Whoa.
I'm good.
Wow.
Dude.
I'm good. Is everyone? Are we alive?
Yeah. What's up?
What's going
How
on,
you doing?
everyone? Okay, first I want to say, well, I actually had your stream open, and your volume level was like perfect, and then all of a sudden just shot up to 1 million, and I heard like the craziest echo, and it was insane. But either way, I just lowered my volume, and I think everything's good, and yeah, we're here. Thank you guys for
Welcome.
having me. Welcome on in. First, I want to say, like, you guys gave me a crazy introduction.
You're the
I'm
Pokemon
not sure
master.
about
What do you mean?
Nintendo.
We're not lying.
Literally.
I'm not sure about Nintendo Master. That's a stretch, but I do like Nintendo games. Nintendo games are a lot of fun. I definitely enjoy a good amount of them, like Pokemon, Zelda, Smash, Smash especially.
He streams a lot of those competitively, so. Do you do any
Yeah.
speedruns?
Oh, sure.
Do you do
What was
speedruns?
that? Speedruns?
Yeah.
I do randomizer speedruns. I have like a weird
Oh.
relationship with speedruns. Like, you know what Scrub does?
Yeah.
Yeah. So most people in chat probably know who Scrub Casual is, but he likes to do. He's actually like one of the people who got me into randomizer speedruns. Essentially, it's like not the main game. It's just kind of like a niche community that tackles a game with changed elements, makes everything randomized. So it's not like you're playing the vanilla game. Every experience is kind of different. So unlike normal speedruns where there's a predictable aspect to it, like everything's the same every single run, randomizers are different. And there's really like no super fast way to do them. Most runs take anywhere from like over an hour to several. So
Right.
yeah, and I mostly just do that with Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Yeah.
I'd never
I was
finished
gonna ask you what a randomizer was for people that didn't know, but you already answered that.
I got you.
Nice.
He's got it down.
So
Oh no.
Oh,
No, go.
oh,
Oh,
you go,
go
Kata.
ahead.
I was just gonna
No.
ask, what was your first exposure to Nintendo? Like,
What was
How
my
old were
first
you?
Oh my gosh. I have
remember mine.
flashbacks to when I was younger because my godfather actually got me my first Nintendo console, or he didn't get it for me. He kind of just like gave it to the family because he had it for a few years. It was actually the original Nintendo console, the Nintendo Entertainment System. That's like the original
Oh, the
Mario,
first one. Yeah.
the NES,
yeah, like
thing,
Duck Hunt and all that.
Duck
Yeah.
Hunt.
Oh
yeah,
my
that was like my era.
Yeah.
That was my era too, dude.
Yeah,
had
but
That was my era too.
dude, I only played the original Mario though, and I only played it with like my aunt back when she used to live with my family back in the day, and that was basically the only exposure I had to the NES. The first console that I can say was like my own that I felt like super connected with and I actually got into video games with was probably the GameCube. And like Legend of Zelda Wind Waker was like the first story game that I could actually comprehend, that I was like, wow, video games are cool.
Yeah.
Wind Waker is such an underrated game.
My
It's
first,
so good.
my first game was probably Pokemon Red. on the Game Boy.
Yo, Pokemon, it's
Yeah.
funny. So everyone is always just like, oh, Sal loves Pokemon. Pokemon's sick. And then it's like, I actually didn't play Gen 1 or Gen 2 until years later.
No
Like
way.
Pokemon
So
Red
you
and
started
Pokemon
in-
like
That's
Gold
a
and
fun
Silver.
fact.
Did you
Yeah,
start
like
on like Emerald? Is that what that is?
Pokemon Sapphire. Yeah, that was
You
like
started
my very
Sapphire
first.
first?
That's like the best one
Yeah,
though.
like Mudkip, Torchic, Trico. I watched
are
the
the best
anime before
ones.
that.
What?
Yeah, they're really good. They were really good. Like I watched the anime for like 10.
So you were an
for
anime
Gen
fan
1 and Gen
first.
2. Yeah, I would probably say that for
Of
sure.
Pokemon,
Yeah,
I mean.
I would wake up so
didn't know
early
that.
on the weekends and watch the Pokemon anime.
it was.
I loved it.
Dude, Saturday morning cartoons. Like I still wake up. I'm in
Yeah.
my like 20s, and I still wake up. Like I don't want like anime will come out throughout the week for certain shows, and I will wait until Saturday just so I can wake up Saturday morning and be like, yes, I'm gonna go watch some anime now.
Dude,
I'm
I
like a
remember.
child.
Dude, I remember Pokemon used to be like a full hour from 10 a.m. to 11. But before that was 9:30. They played Digimon. So I watched Digimon
Mhm.
first, and then
Oh,
Pokemon.
that's right. They had that hour.
And
Yeah,
then they would
yeah,
play
yeah.
Dragon Ball Z after for me. So
Oh,
it was
we didn't
really
have-
good. It was like a little anime marathon for me.
Yeah, I love Digimon. I love Pokemon.
Mhm.
I used to
It was great.
I used to record on a VHS.
Yeah, like actually,
Oh,
Sam, I
wow.
feel like if I look back, I definitely have so many VHSs that are just unmarked of random Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. I just remember, and it's funny
Random
because back in the
recordings.
day, I didn't know that was anime. I just thought, oh, it's a cartoon.
Cartoon,
Oh, it's
yeah.
perfect. Like
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
thought it was like American made. Everything was American made, and that was it. And looking back, it's funny because like I just have like so many random things of like I'm not sure if anyone watched Yu-Gi-Oh, but like the parrot, there was like this random two bald people called the Paradox Brothers, who were absolutely just like lunatics. They talked in unison. They were twins, and I had that on recording, and just I watched it all the time. I was addicted, low key.
It's okay. It's high key.
Haikyuu.
Yo, Haikyuu? Okay.
I just started watching that, by the way.
So good.
Good.
So
I
I like
good.
it. Yeah.
Haikyuu, yeah. It's a volleyball anime. I
Amazing.
highly recommend to everyone.
So
So, Sal, you just did a Super Smash tournament, didn't you?
Yeah, I just hosted a Super Smash Bros. Tournament on my channel, actually. It was
That was not long ago, yeah.
yeah, it was this
weekend.
past weekend. It was
How did
something.
that go? How was that?
It went really well. So like Smash has always been something I have held dear to my heart. I got really into it back in my freshman year of college. That was like when I started competing and wanting to learn the game and do cool things. And I used to go to tournaments throughout my entire like college career. But after I graduated 2 years ago and I started streaming, I found it was like more fun streaming the game and getting more people into the community and, actually getting to like get my name out there. It was like it's weird. Like I don't enter tournaments too much, but it's cool to like actually like there aren't too many spoiler, I'm a Pikachu player. I'm not sure if that matters. But there's like there aren't too many Pikachu players, so being like a streamer of that character actually gets a lot of people like
That's
invested into,
surprising.
like, yeah, exactly. Like,
Pikachu
Pikachu's
is popular.
yeah, it's a
I
huge
wouldn't-
one of the probably the most recognizable mascot in the world, next to
Yeah.
Mario. And like not many people play them.
That's
Oh,
so
Cool.
great.
Has anyone ever like recognized you or just like, oh, you're like that Pikachu one trick I'm gonna like
Oh
on
no,
your screen
no,
or something, I
no,
don't
no.
know.
Or
Or
actually,
like in a tournament or something?
There was a tournament I went to. So back in college, I had there was like a collegiate Smash Bros. Like crew tournament. So essentially, you could enter up to like 5 people. So me and like the best 5 players from my college entered a huge tournament, and every college chose their 5 best players around the East Coast.
Oh,
And we went to a
Oh, wow.
tournament.
you're in the top
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, and we went to a tournament, and they sent, and I was always like a crew the way crew battles work. If anyone here is like new to Smash, essentially like in competitive rule set, everyone gets 3 stocks, so 3 lives.
Yep.
And the goal is basically to hit each other until you send people off the screen, and that's how it works. And it's really cool. But the way it works in like a 5v5, since you can't have 5 people versus 5 people on the screen at a time, you do 1 at a time. So let's say me and Kana were on opposite teams. We each have 3 stocks. I fight Kana, and Kana beats me, but I managed to take like 2 stocks off of her because she has 3 or 2 lives off of her. Because so like I took 2 off of her and she took all 3. Now she only has 1 life left. And then we send in the next person from my team, who might be Pogi. And now he starts with 3 lives, and Kana immediately just throws herself off the stage the next battle, and then she only has 1.
That happens a lot.
So like each team,
so
so each team theoretically has 15 lives,
Okay, yeah.
interesting.
and you like send in, and it's basically like you rotate out as people lose. But I was
I
the
didn't
person
know
who
that.
always, yeah. It
That's
was
cool.
it's really fun, and it's probably one of the most exciting things you can do in Smash Bros. If you have like people who are committed enough to want to like do that. And I was always like, I get nervous when I'm going into when I'm like subbing for someone, or like if I'm like the next person up. So I
Oh
always
yeah, I
lead off.
bet.
always-
Oh, you always
always-
start?
I usually start, but I
Wow.
sit down at this big tournament, and all of a sudden behind me, I just hear, yo, that's the really good Pikachu player who like went toe to toe with this guy.
Yeah.
And like there was a top player I
Yes.
thought at like one big tournament that I almost went even with. And I guess people watched, and it was, but I've never had that happen before. That's the only time
Oh, that must
ever
feel so
that's happened to me. Oh, it felt amazing. I actually have never felt that feeling before. But it was just like, and then all of a sudden I just popped off and did insane things, and like I let that
Humble.
energy carry me.
So humble.
Boy, Sal, let's go.
Did you ever go to EVO? I know that
EVO?
EVO is
Yeah,
kind of like right now, but
Yeah,
before it
no,
was always
actually,
the big one, right?
I've never been. My first time on the West Coast was actually when we all went to TwitchCon. I've never been to Evo or anything. Like the
Yeah.
West Coast has always been somewhere where like I just haven't gone to a lot. I've been to like bigger tournaments on the East Coast, but not really too much out of the tri-state area.
For
Yeah.
just to let everyone know, Evo is like a really well-known like world championship, but lately it's gotten a little bad.
Like
rap,
for
but-
Smash
Yeah, just for
specifically.
Smash?
No, it's for all fighting, like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat.
Do you play
like
any
Killer
other
Instinct.
fighting games, Sal?
I'm booty butt cheeks at other
Some
games.
some people like booty butt
Traditional-
cheeks.
Yo, true. But this is like the bad booty butt cheeks, if there is bad booty butt cheeks.
I don't
But
think
either
they're
way,
bad, but yeah, sure, I understand.
but yeah, no, it's not. I'm not good at traditional fighters like the side scrollers, like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. I played like a bit of Tekken, but the inputs are just so weird. They're like
Mhm.
they
It's
just don't
different.
click with me. I'm good at other fighting games that are like Smash. Like there's a few fighting games. I'm not sure if anyone's ever heard of like Rivals of Ether.
Brawlhalla.
That game's really fun. It's really fun.
I've never.
But yeah,
heard
like
one.
that game I'm good at, and like other games like Smash I'm good at. But
Does
Otherwise,
everyone here
traditionals.
play Smash? Who's everyone's mains?
Not really.
No,
I mean, I
not
play it
really.
like when there's like Smash at a party.
Yeah, same.
I like join.
When I
but
was-
I'm not like I don't even
Yeah.
own the game.
When I was working
everyone
at
has
EA,
a go-to though.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I was
Mine's
working at EA when we had a
very-
tournament, I had the princess.
Wait,
Peach?
which princess though? Zelda or Peach?
Peach.
Peach. I
Oh,
like
you
her.
threw the-
habitat, like her.
You
If she
threw
was
the
in the twirl.
turnips.
The twirl.
turnips.
Samus is cool.
And
I-
Meta
oh
Knight.
my-
Meta Knight.
Oh.
Meta Knight is
Oh,
fun.
Meta Knight? Yo, Leanne, that's crazy. I can see that.
Yeah, I'm not good with him.
You're like
but he's
it's like-
cool.
Meta Knight's like Kirby's rival too, and I know Kana, even though she just said she doesn't have a main, we all know it's Kirby.
Kirby.
It has to be
Yeah.
Kirby. If it's not Kirby, I'm gonna riot.
I did
I
play
like Kirby's
Pikachu
move,
too.
that
Okay?
stone move that he does.
A down B, yeah.
Yeah, everyone knows that. That's like I'm
Kirby
playing
move.
Smash for the first time, and then like you like
I'm
learn all the
playing
controls, and then like jumping 5 times and doing the rock move down. You can't go wrong.
That's true.
Yeah, I
Oh,
play
what's
Fox.
yours?
Fox.
Fox? Yo.
Fox is really cool, too.
Oh.
I
Like,
want to
in-
play.
In Melee, Fox was my go-to. But for like
Fox?
the new one, I think it's Cloud.
I know. See, I want to play the new one because Cloud is in it. I want to try him, but I was never good with it. Like I like the ones that have like the more jumps, kind of like Kirby, like how they can float.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives you a bit
I'm-
more leeway.
Yeah, it's more forgiving for a player like me. So if I play someone like Cloud or Fox, I will like fall out of the arena right away.
It's like easy.
So
I chose the
Ooh.
easy champ.
She calls it Champ.
I don't know. Is that
What
the easy
are
champ?
they?
Kirby the easy champ?
Wait, what are they called? Character. Fighter.
Yeah, just like fighters. Yeah, really just fighters.
Choose
That's
your
like all they're
fighter,
called.
right? That's what they say.
Wait.
Yeah. Choose
Wait.
your character.
Since everyone watches or knows Pokemon, who's everyone's like party 6? Top 6.
Oh my god, I
The
don't
party.
know.
Party of
Six?
6? That's a
Oh,
that's
geez.
a loaded
Brandon
question.
Shuckle.
You
I always
gotta
Brandon
maybe
Shuckle.
reduce that one.
With
Yeah,
the
you need 6
berry-
Pokemon in your
with the berry.
party.
I can't even remember.
You're telling me you
Last
never
time.
went to bed at night and thought about what Pokemon you would want on your team? No.
I used to have a notebook. I used to be like really into it.
I would draw
I
it
used to have a
actually. I would
notebook and
draw
I
it.
would, like,
I would just
Cool.
have favorites from the cartoon and stuff, but not, I never thought about
Yeah.
like as far as like a
Professor
Yeah, I
battle,
would
like a battle is
plan out-
concerned.
I would plan out like I would pick out all these Pokemon and then I would plan out like their nature and their move sets, like everything. I had like a book.
Oh.
I'm sure I still have it somewhere.
Yo,
but-
she knew everything. Let's go.
All right, top 3. Top
It was
3.
like- I used to be like that back in like I used to be like that too back in the day when I like used to play competitive Pokemon. I would plan out everything.
Yeah.
Now it's just like you know, Bulbasaur's pretty cool. I like.
I know.
Bulbasaur.
I just
He's like
I
a
just
little
picked
cabbage.
Pokemon I like.
Cabbage.
Hey, I have Bulbasaur.
Yo, I know. I see it. Don't think I didn't. Remember the first stream you had with it? I pointed it out, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Man, you chose right." Not
Yeah.
everyone knows what the best starter is out of the 3, but you chose
Well,
right.
the truth is, I did always pick Squirtle, but I like all of them. If I could
chose
pick all of them,
Charmander.
I chose
If I
Charmander.
could pick all of them, I would.
I know
Professor
when
Squirtle in chat.
I know when I had a
Professor
kid.
Squirtle. I like that name.
I always pick the water one.
Charmander's always been my favorite.
Yeah, it's on fire.
Yeah.
He flies.
Oh,
the third.
Really? Really?
I love Charmander. Look, I love Charmander so
I got a
much.
Charmander. This doesn't fuck
Really?
sound like Charmander.
No, really.
I
Like, I'm not sure if you
I like the blue fire on that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just
Oh
love.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's like no starter like the original ones, like Charizard, Blastoise,
those are
and
nice
Venusaur
names.
are like so badass.
They really are.
Wait,
Yeah.
that Squirtle emotes are dope.
Wait, where's the squirrel emote? Oh my,
Professor Squirtle.
that is so cute. What the fuck?
All right, all right? Top 3. Mine would be Charizard, Arcanine. I'm just picking fire types. And
You had a-
Are these like
from
you cover
favorite.
You're
Favorite. I'm not talking.
Pokemon? Oh,
Oh, yeah, favorite
you would
Pokemon.
use-
Yeah, favorite Pokemon. Favorite
Okay,
Pokemon.
Okay.
Thank you for the follow. I would pick
Oh.
Charizard for sure. Arcanine. Oh, man. It's either Gengar or Umbreon. I don't know.
Wait, when you
Umbreon's pretty
say
cool.
them, when you say the Pokemon, you have to say it in their voice. Go.
I don't even
I don't even know what Umbreon sounds like.
Yeah, I don't even remember how they sound like. Mine was
What is that?
This is Lapras. Yo, sound makes the best Lapras noise ever. Yo, my favorite. I always redeem it when I have a chance.
I saw this coming from a mile away. As soon as Leanne, like, did you guys have this planned out?
No,
Behind
there's
the
no
scenes,
scripts.
You guys just had like Leanne was definitely like, "Hey Pokey, when you have questions like for Sal and like we start talking about Pokemon, definitely like say we gotta name our top 3 or like our whole team, and then I'll say
Lapras
afterwards
coming.
when we name them all, we'll have to
didn't-
do the voices. And
you
then
didn't get the
that's when
script?
You'll say, "Oh yeah, Lapras." Yeah.
You didn't get
I had
the
it
script.
leaked. Lydia sent it. Well, Lydia sent it to me, so I would be prepared.
Okay, give us the Lapras. And
You're crazy.
I've been trying. I can't do it.
Can you do Krabby?
That was kind of like
That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one. Oh my god.
video. When it comes
Alright,
to
are there-
Pokemon trivia night, I'm bringing Sal.
How about Sal
You can make the
does
noises.
Lapras if Pokey does Victory Bell?
Oh, that sounds like a good. That's a good trade.
trade,
That's a good
good
trade.
All right.
Did I do it? I just yelled at the mic.
Get the beginning part right. The ending was a little.
Yo, you out for that. All right. I'm a man of my
Okay.
word. I'm a man of my word.
With my eyes, I'm gonna
He's-
imagine a Lapras.
I fucking
Lapras.
screamed.
I'm gonna imagine the Lapras as well.
I feel like now the pressure's so on. Pokey hyped it up for like hyped me up. Now it's like if I don't do a good Lapras, everyone's gonna hate me.
No,
Lapras
your
is
Lapras is-
emerging out of the water.
I can't do it.
That was a manly Lapras. A manly Lapras.
Slapping.
Y'all are clowns.
Oh. Get low.
That's good.
What's happening here? We're trying to sound like Lapras.
Too much.
Yo, right. What's up
Alright.
here?
Pressure.
Pokemon voice. acting.
Reel it
Left
back
one.
in.
Alright, what
Kiss
were we
me.
talking about?
Now you're moaning to me? No. Okay. I'm not moaning. I'm doing a
Reel it
Lapras.
back in.
Was that good?
Oh my god.
Perfect.
Actually, I don't know what they sound like.
Cookie, cookie.
I don't really know either. That one's good. You just stick to Krabby, dude.
Cookie, cookie.
I'll put.
Oh my god!
Was that good?
My
Was that good?
uncle works at Nintendo. I'll put in a good word for you, Pokey. We'll get you. We'll get that voice acting career started.
Voice acting.
Please make it happen. Okay, that's good.
I like the Charmander one.
I like Squirtle.
Oh, that was good.
Was it?
Yeah. Bulba. Is that good?
The only one I remember.
Why
is
are you
Pokemon.
laughing? Like I'm like trying my I'm.
Because you go Bumba. Was that good?
Was that good?
That was good, right?
He needs
You
the
tell me that was
feedback.
good.
He needs to make sure.
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right. So Sal, when did you start streaming?
When
Oh,
did I
yeah.
start streaming? Or wait, when or why?
Ooh,
Oh, both.
Oh,
I'll start with when.
I dug my
Because
own
I
grave.
remember, okay,
Yeah.
I remember like I was streaming one time and you popped into my chat and you're like, "It's Sal." I was like, "Sal, you're on Twitch?"
Yeah, we need to
And
talk
then-
about that too. You guys know each other IRL, right?
Yeah.
So go with the beginning of your Twitch, and then how
Yeah,
Beginning of my
how
Twitch.
this all, and then how you
Did I
found
like
everybody.
post somewhere that I was like doing something on Twitch and then you like clicked on it?
So yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Okay, okay.
We'll get to the kind of thing later. But for me right now, when I started streaming, it was kind of like I always liked content creation. Fun fact, I had a YouTube channel with a bunch of friends when I was 14, and we would all have our own gameplay going on, like on the same channel. Like we all shared the same channel. We had like a group name, and we would all
cool.
post our different playthroughs, and then we would convene at the end of the week, like because we would always hang out on the weekends anyway. And then we would do like a group thing, like we'd play Smash Bros. We played Mario Party, and we'd record that.
That's fun.
And that was when I was 14. And no one's ever going to get the links to those videos because
I was gonna ask.
You'd be
Yeah,
surprised.
we did
You'd be
it for
surprised.
You'd be surprised.
we did it for about like maybe half a year, and then we stopped. And then, but like I always wanted to get, but the thing is, like everyone else kind of wanted to stop, and I was like, oh, but I want to keep going. But since the YouTube name was already kind of a group thing, I couldn't really do it on my own. So then I thought, like, oh yeah, no, I'll totally like start doing this just on my own. But I don't know, the like drive kind of died down, and I wasn't really into it. But and then I just kind of like you keep on living on. But as I was going throughout college and stuff, I was like, oh yeah, I totally want to get into this. I actually ended up buying a capture card, like I bought an Elgato capture card just because I was like, okay, I'm gonna like stream Smash. I'll like make videos for Smash. It'll be great. And it sat around for 2 years collecting dust because I never wanted to do it until I graduated. And then I graduated in like 2018. I was like, oh, I'm totally going to get back into streaming. And it just kind of happened. And I actually didn't even start by streaming Smash because I knew the new Smash game at that time was coming out at the end of 2018. It was coming out in like December, and I started in August. So I actually started out by streaming like just Legend of Zelda playthroughs.
Oh.
And yeah, it just kind of happened. Like there was really no crazy story for it. But it all, like, I gotta say, one thing with starting streaming, when you're just kind of like playing games and you're like, yo, is anyone watching? Is anyone watching? Like, you kind of like just keep checking that out. When you get like that first person in there that, like, I had a lot of like, bless my friends. I had so many like people support me when I first started, like that I knew IRL, like my group chat of like best friends. They would always come through, always say hi, always be like, you know, just like laugh and chat and like, you know, hang out. But I remember the very first person who I didn't know who would come through and talk. And he was there all the time. Like every single stream within 5 minutes of me starting, he would be there. And he came through after like the first like 3 days of me streaming, he was just always there. And my friends were like, yo, he's a bot. He's a bot. He's definitely a bot. We programmed him. And it's to the and I was just like, is he a bot? Like, because like I didn't know Twitch. I was never a viewer beforehand, so I had no idea what to expect. I didn't know what compromise a bot, and I would test him. I'd be like, "Are you a bot?" And then he'd be like, no. And then he'd be like, "Beep boop," and I'm like, "Crap." That sounds like something a bot would say. And the meme still lives on though. That person doesn't really come through that much, but he'll come through like maybe once a week or something like that, hang out for a bit. But whenever he comes in the chat, he always will say beep boop. That's his entrance.
That's so
It's
cool.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like
Cool.
it's funny. It's it was definitely a fun beginning, and I'm like really, it's crazy to think like, wow, I'm streaming, all these people that I've never met before are watching me, because like it's like crazy. Like, and I feel like most of you have probably felt that as well. And you get into that sense of like, wow, I like how all these people are just hanging out with me, having a good time, and like you make so many connections. I mean, besides Kana here, which I guess this is a good segue. Great job, Sal. Thanks, Sal. But this is a great segue.
Pat on the back,
we can
Sal.
actually get into. But besides Kana, like I didn't like I met all of you at TwitchCon, and I feel like we've grown to be
Yeah.
such fast friends now. And I can say that about a lot of people on Twitch, whether like they're just they're a viewer or they're a mod or they're fellow streamers of mine. I've gotten to know so many people, and it's insane. It's something I just never expected. I expected streaming to just be you come, you play games, and that's it. But no, there's such a huge interaction aspect of it between chat, Discord, and other stuff. Like I didn't have a Discord planned at all. People were coming through like, "Sal, where's your Discord?" And I was just like,
What
I don't
that?
know. Like I don't use Discord.
I guess I should have one.
Yeah, and that's basically what happened. And then I had like someone make it for me, and then it just kind of like kind of happened.
I mean, it's pretty true. And like the fact that TwitchCon, you could actually meet these people that have been like hanging
Yeah.
out with you. And like the first time meeting someone is always just like,
Yeah.
it's so special. It's like, it's so heartwarming. You're just like, we're finally meeting. It's like when I met
Yeah.
Hannah the first time. Or
I know. It's so
Crystal.
cool. Like it just feels like
I've known you
were
for my
already
whole life.
friends. Yeah, like we were already friends before we met and stuff, but like when you meet, it's like that whole. It's like a whole like I don't know. Like you've reached it. You've unlocked a whole level of friendship or something. It's so
I think
cool.
that's the misconception that people have about streaming. Really, it's like from the outside they just go, "Oh, you're just doing something in front of camera," just like how you saw it, Sal.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
but once you go down the rabbit hole, you're like, okay,
Wow,
this is
there's a
different.
whole world out there.
It
That's
makes
yeah.
so many friends, like new
Yeah.
friendships, and like I can say that I probably am like am better friends with you guys rather than people that I know in real life.
100%.
And maybe that's just me, but
Oh, that's definitely me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
Twitch has impacted all of our lives in
Yeah.
such
Yeah.
That's so
a
cool.
big way,
Yeah.
in a good way.
And going into like how me and Kana knew each other, we actually went to college for our freshman year together. We went to school at the same place, and after I transferred, we just kind of never spoke again. We were actually on the same rowing team, which was like the Olympic sport
Oh.
of crew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No, I didn't know you
That's like one
rowed,
of the hardest-
Hannah. I didn't know
We
I
this.
think that's like one of the hardest sports that you can like.
Oh,
All right, I need to hear some rowing stories. I need to hear some rowing stories now.
insane.
I don't think there are any stories. We're just
I don't
miserable in the
think-
morning.
It was. Oh my gosh, it was a fever dream. We had to wake up every day at like 4 a.m. to get ready for practice. It was just honestly, a lot of these memories were just me waking up in the morning.
You guys have to get up really
I feel
early,
like all of
right?
us.
Yeah.
Oh, it was insane. If I had to wake up that early now, I'd lose my mind.
All
But yeah,
right.
and then Sal transferred out, and like I was like, okay, well, like have fun and wherever he goes, and we
Yeah.
didn't really talk too much after that.
Were you guys like particularly
we-
close or anything during?
Honestly, I'm gonna say no. Like me and
Yeah, probably
Kana were
not.
not that close at all on the team. We like talked every once in a while, but we were never really super tight. It was one
Okay.
of those things where like two ships passing in the night or the morning,
Right.
and we just kind of literally.
Two ships.
no,
like
wait.
you were rowing.
Yeah.
You rode past.
Well, we were never like on the same boat either, because like Sal was
So
like,
you're just kind of like teammates. Was like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, we were
Another
just teammates, like,
practice,
exactly.
whatever. Yeah.
But we were always like outgoing people, and I think we knew that about each other. So like if we were ever at like a party or something, it'd be like, hey, what's up? We'd get into a small conversation, but that
Mhm.
would be that. But then I found out she streamed, and I was just like, whoa, that's cool. I just started at the time. I think I just hit affiliate, and I saw she was streaming, and I was like, oh, yo, I'm totally gonna like go through and see what's going on. I wonder if she's gonna remember me. And then I was like, oh, hey, it's Sal. And then like she remembered, and I was like, wow, that's awesome. And then I found out she lives in relatively close proximity to where I live now, and everything kind of just we just became
That's so
super
cool.
close. And now we hang out in each other's streams, and it's really awesome. Much love.
That's so cool.
I think I was there when you first rated Cell too.
Were
Most
you?
likely. I think so.
I think so. Yeah, I honestly think I remember like that first. I feel like Pogi has always just been a staple.
Staple.
Yeah.
He just
No,
punctures you like paper.
boy.
Dude, my favorite my Sal moment was his first like subathon.
I have a good one too.
And he was like, we rated Sal, and Sal was like, hey, Kenna. And then me and Kenna just drop bombs on his
Of
chat.
subs, yeah.
And
I
like,
think
how?
one of my-
Okay, I wasn't that pathetic because I was actually looking through clips earlier, like my old clips, just because I'm not sure if you guys have done this, but like when you go through clips and you're like a lot of people will kind of just make them but not title them or anything, and they'll be 30 seconds default and they save anyway. I have
Mhm.
never gone through and deleted any of those, so I just went back and I was tackling that massive onslaught of videos, and then I was going through like the rest of them, just be like, oh, which clips do I like? I want to like make sure, especially with all the Twitch DMCA things that are going on, I wanted to clear out stuff. And I saw that clip, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I remember this. My
That's
entire
so
stream
good
setup was
times.
different. It was so funny. And
Hey, Kenna.
I have a question for y'all.
What's up?
What do you guys think about marathon streams? Like anything 12 hours and onward?
I think I'm fine.
Like,
Yeah, Pogi, what do you feel about marathon streams?
here we
What?
go.
I'm the least person that
Dude.
wants to do it.
Dude, Poggy's
Well, there
done the
he is.
most out of all of us, I think.
I
know,
did
yeah.
two. I did two 24 hours.
And he has
And
one
he ha-
coming
You've never
out.
done any
And that's
12?
another one coming up.
I'd done
Oh.
12. Yeah, my
I've
24
done
next
12.
my 24 hours next Saturday, the 20th.
Is that next Saturday?
jeez.
And then after next week is Leanne's.
Is mine
Is
the
it
next
12 hour?
Hey.
Oh my god, you're right.
Wait, why are you doing 12 hour?
Oh, well,
What? 24. 24.
Her under the bus.
What?
Pogi, I'm not gonna lie. I thought like she just seemed so out of it and she didn't know what you were talking about. And I thought you were just like, oh yeah, and Leanne's doing one later, like just to kind of be like, oh yeah, Leanne, do one.
Oh,
Right now.
and then the week after, Kenna's doing one too.
No, that's not happening.
Hey,
Everyone's doing it.
You're doing
everyone
it
here
12.
besides
You're doing
me
it
should
24.
just do one because I'm never doing one.
I can't really say anything about those marathon streams because I've never really done one. I've done like I streamed for 2 weeks like straight. That was when I was like quarantined. or
Like every
whatever, but
day?
yeah, like
Wait, hold on. Like you just streamed like
every
one
day for
like-
2 weeks.
Okay. How like did you have like a set length for any of those, or were they just
No.
whenever you felt like getting on?
Yeah, it was just like my usual. So usually I start at 7 p.m. my time and then I would end at like 11 or 12.
So what's like the longest you stream? Like one session?
Me is
How
to
many
the 12 hours.
12 hours?
Yeah. So the 24 will be my first. So I can't say anything about like what it's like to do anything lengthier than that, but I hear that they're great. I don't
You know
know.
what? It really depends on the game you're playing too. Like I remember I inadvertently did like a 10-hour stream because I was just playing a game.
That's
I was just
insane.
like,
I've done that
whoops.
before.
I'm like, oh geez, it's like 10 hours, and it's like 2 more hours is 12. So it's
Yeah,
kinda-
I think there's. I completely agree. Like some games just completely get away from you, and it's like, okay, yeah, I'm like playing this. Oh snap! 7 hours have gone by. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I feel like whenever I put like a timestamp on it, like I'm going to be doing a 12-hour stream.
Yeah.
It's always like, okay, I gotta look at the clock. Like, how much more do I got? And then you get tired. And I'm someone who, when I'm tired and my energy level goes down, you can tell. And then like, I'll just be like
It's
quiet,
hard, man.
looking
It's
at the game that
hard.
I'm playing, contemplating my existence. But then yeah, you get a second wind.
I
you
mean,
bounce
there's
back.
like a downtime, but then you like go back up and you're just like, okay, I only have this many
The-
hours left. And you
the
get like that
40
burst of like
Yeah.
the second
and
wind.
then you go back down.
Yeah. The
and then
4
up
a.m.
again.
to like 7 a.m. is like, okay, I'm dead.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then it gets to like 11 to 12, and that's I'm dead. Then after that, it's like smooth sailing.
I think after the sun comes up again, that's when I'm like, hit it.
it does help that if you have support though, right? Like if you
Oh,
got
it's
people
yeah.
in chat and-
I
Oh, yeah,
would've-
for sure.
Yeah, that's
I
what
would-
keeps you going.
I would have gave up. Easy.
I think it
It's
was
like
I had
me
I
and
had,
Scrubber were,
yeah,
were
yeah.
keeping we were
Yeah.
keeping Pogi going because he was like
I was
this was
legit like
like-
complaining every hour.
it was like
Yeah,
he's
my
belligerent.
God.
He's
Every
getting
hour,
so
every
belligerent.
minute. Like I
Yeah.
was so pissed. Like I was like, guys, you don't have to stay through the whole thing. Just sleep. It's fine. Just go.
Yeah, you're telling them to go so you can go.
Yeah.
But
no, we're here to hold you accountable.
yeah, but that's the
You're a
friends you
man
need,
of
though.
your word, Pokey.
That's what you need. That's fun.
It's really like strange because I think my last 24 hour, I've only done 24 hours ever. The first one actually I gave up. I think I made it 22 and I was just like, guys, I can't do this anymore. The last 24 I did was actually like I powered through, but then once I got to 24, I think I went to like almost 25 because it was one of those things that Vaughn was talking about. It's just like it really depends on what you're doing and then it empowers you to keep going. And you know, I think I was doing like a waifu tier list to end off the stream.
Oh, I remember.
And like,
yeah.
and like, yeah, it just empowered. It was just like all the debate in chat and the adrenaline rush of like backing up my claims. It all just,
My
it came
waifus.
together.
That's funny.
It came together, and then like, I went for that extra hour because I could. But meanwhile, if you flash back to like, the an hour beforehand, I was probably just sitting at my desk being like, okay, I had 20 minutes left.
Yeah, I think my longest one was 25 hours, but because chat made me do another hour.
1 more hour. I think I remember
Sad.
that. I was there.
Yeah. I think it was right after.
Push over, Pogi.
I remember it was like after TwitchCon. Then that's when I did a 24 hour. That we did giveaways and stuff. It was fun. It was really fun.
What do you think of the marathon stream, Sal? Did you meet new people because of it? Did you?
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure. Like, I feel like I always get a surge of like new people coming in for those streams, and it's always fun because a lot of the time it's people that like the people come through at hours where I don't normally stream, so it's like, oh, I wouldn't have met you otherwise.
Yeah.
But then, like, I actually, for both of my marathon streams, I had at least 1 to 2 people in both of those that entered randomly at the beginning and then stayed almost the whole time. And they have never been in chat before, and neither that. It's like they live for just watching people suffer and want to go to bed, and it's so funny to me.
I'm sure
because honestly, I don't understand. Like, whenever I look back and I'm like, wow, I had like a decent amount of viewership here. Why? Like, because I think I think it was like my 12-hour birthday stream on Halloween. I went to bed just being like, why did I do this? I just did, because I feel like the last maybe like few hours, I just was so dead, and I was like, okay, I don't feel like I contributed anything at all that stream. I feel like I could have just done a 6-hour one, and I would have been fine, and everything would have ended fine. Because usually, like, there's a feeling of satisfaction when you stream, and you're like, yeah, I feel like I just made a good impact. Yeah, I made a good impact, a nice positive stream with like some cool people, but when I'm tired, when Sal is tie and needs to take a nap, then there's just no going back. I shut down.
That's what I'm nervous about.
It'll be fine. It'll be fun.
When I get tie, I get tie.
You're tangry.
But I have a battery here, Spike.
Lydia in chat just said, "Yo, Catan when?" Has anyone played Settlers of Catan here?
We played together on stream.
I know the 3 of us did. I'm not sure if our camera orientations are the same, but like.
Oh yeah.
I played it.
Yeah.
I don't think I played with you.
Then we said we were supposed to play it again, and then it just never happened.
It's because I wasn't there. I'm the glue that holds Catan together.
Did you win? It was. I don't think.
No, I made the worst decision ever at the very beginning of the game because the way Catan starts is like it's all resource based, and like you each choose like different segments of the map to put down your settlements, which dictate which resources you get. And I announced that I was going to have the sheep empire because you can collect sheep. The sheep don't really do anything for you unless you trade. And then I was going to go to a port so I could trade sheep. And then I think, who was it?
You get blocked?
So someone blocked me.
I had a lot.
And I wanted to like just throw my hat and be like, I hate all of you. Because then I just kind of sat there being passive the whole game and just kind of, I was just memeing the whole time, being like, I'm gonna come back and win.
I had the wood business. And at the port.
The wood.
Katana's fun.
Katana's so fun.
It's a lot of fun.
When you're not last place.
You know what else is a good game? I wonder if it's on like on Steam, but Resistance is pretty fun too.
It's on the table Tabletop Simulator.
Yo, we gotta play that.
Hold
man.
up.
You know what else is
Uh-oh.
fun? Pandemic. Except
I never played Pandemic.
We're doing that IRL right now. But like that's the board
The game
Oh,
itself.
we're living it right. We're winning.
playing the IRL Pandemic.
You have it.
God.
Fuck.
Oh man, I love board games, like IRL ones.
I love.
So I like how
cards.
Pogi, like we were all just talking about Settlers of Catan because I have that, but I
have that too,
only
yeah.
I only own copies of like a few games, but Resistance is another one.
Resistance is so
I've seen
fun.
that. I've seen that.
And
I've
then
seen
I
it.
And
even
code
have, like
names.
the little edition, the plot.
Oh, you gotta
things,
Whoa.
the
the
DLCs.
skins.
Maybe we
DLC.
should. We should legit have like a collab and just do a board game night.
I would
Yeah.
be down.
I'm so down for that. I
Yeah.
love board games.
Me
like,
too.
Between like Settlers, Resistance, and Code Names, and then like other games like Mafia and things like that. Oh, forget about it.
I've Secret Hitler. That's the one,
I
only
think
one I bought.
I think I played that once.
I actually haven't played it, but I heard it's very reminiscent of Resistance.
Yeah, it's like Resistance. They say. Yeah.
All right, let's plan it out. It'll be fun, dude.
I want to play Clue. That's a fun board game.
I think I played it once and I did not know what was going on, but the people I was playing with didn't really explain it well. So
But I hear
I believe
Play
you
it
in the end.
online,
Yeah.
like on a like not the actual game, like the physical game, but if you play like an online version of it, it would be a lot more clear.
For sure. Have you guys played the like table? I know the people I played Catan with, we did the tabletop sim, the tabletop simulator game. That oh my god! Wait, I could have sworn Pogi we did it through there.
Oh
That's
yeah,
how we
yeah.
played Catan.
That's how we played Catan,
Simulator.
Yeah, we played to Tabletop Simulator
Yeah, like
because we were
There's
trying to
so many-
download the right version or a good version.
I like flipping the table.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
There-
funny, like,
There are
can
so
flip the
many
table?
things you can do.
yeah,
You can flip the
Yeah,
table.
you can flip the table.
Oh god.
And then, but, like you can like there's like an undo button. So if you
Yeah.
flip the table, there's like no consequences. But there's like it's fun to flip the table.
Yeah, fuck this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
But there's so much in the
right?
workshop, in the Steam workshop. There's so many like copies of like games, like real.
Oh
life
my
games.
gosh, yeah. You could play
It's
Yu-Gi-Oh. You
Yeah,
could play anything.
we told you this, Pogi. Like you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Legit, I have my deck
Not
somewhere.
listening.
I want to do like a IRL Yu-Gi-Oh match. Cool.
IRL.
And I draw a Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 2 cards from my deck.
I always
And
wanted to like play IRL, like use my actual cards for like an actual battle.
Yeah.
Same with Pokemon.
I used to do
Have
Yu-Gi-Oh
nobody
tournaments.
doing it.
Who actually used to play Pokemon like the right way? Did anyone ever learn
No,
how
you
to play
just
Pokemon
you just
cards
collect
the
it.
right way?
You just collect it.
Yeah, you just collect it, and then like, yeah, and like me and a few of my friends, we just kind of came up with our own rule set before
Yeah.
we like learned it when we were older.
I don't know
Like, it's
how to like
own
perfect
rules.
the way.
I used to
Sure
play
there
the TCG on like was it for the Game Boy or Game Boy Advance? I forgot. But I know how to play it.
Yeah. Oh my god, the Pokemon TCG game for the Game Boy is so good.
Yeah.
That game is fire.
I love Pokemon.
I've watched a lot of people play it, but I never played it myself.
Dude, you get mad cash, man, if you get like the Charizard cards now. It's like
Really?
$500 or even to 1,000 if you like pull one
The one
out.
that
Yeah.
everyone's trying to like
I was
trying to
watching
find in
someone
their
do-
opening streams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People,
I watched,
their
I watched
card
someone
of-
do that.
yeah, Aki
Yes.
does it. Aki does it.
Didn't
Pokemon
Aki get one?
Aki does it. Yeah.
Didn't she-
op-
Didn't she get a
opens.
Charizard one?
Yeah, she got a couple actually. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
So cool.
Yeah,
I would
it's
totally
like,
do that.
Unbox it, and then they'll be like, "That's like $50 right there," and I'll be like, "And I paid like X amount of dollars for the pack."
Yeah, I know.
So-
it's- I wouldn't do it, but I
But
respect
I
the
like
hustle.
watching other people do it.
Yeah, I like watching people open up packs. Cause like
Yeah,
it
like
reminds
the-
me. It reminds me when I was a kid and opened my first pack.
I didn't
Yeah,
have
right.
any
It's like there's an
Pokemon.
innocence to that like unboxing feeling of anything, like even like loot crates or things like that. It's so fun. And even like with Pokemon, like I've actually debated on getting into like opening card packs. I think like the newest
Oh, you
set
should
just came out
totally.
recently.
Mhm.
Hey Sal, do you have like a favorite streamer on Twitch?
Mhm.
Besides
It's
besides
funny,
your
like I've
friends.
never actually, besides Conovan and a split.
Yeah.
I don't really like. It's weird because, as I said earlier, like I don't really actually watch too many streamers. Like I have a lot of friends that stream, and I feel like most of the people I watch are friends that I just met through streaming.
Right.
So there was really like no one that truly inspired me to like get started, or someone that I could be like, oh yeah, this was my favorite streamer. I guess actually, I mean,
Or someone that you look
so
up to.
there was a time when I was in Hearthstone and things like that, and then like, so I guess like I used to watch a lot of Toast, but there's
Disguised
another
Toast? Yeah.
guy. I'm not. Yeah, Disguised Toast.
Guys.
But
He's
there's
fun.
another person named Amaz who plays a lot of TFT. I'm not sure, and he also plays Fall Guys and Among Us. I'm not sure. Does anyone know Amaz? Random like, okay, yeah, he used to play like all basically Hearthstone, Among Us, Fall Guys. Like he got into like all the main like the more mainstream titles, but he was another streamer that I definitely watched him more than Toast, and then I learned about Toast through him.
Toast is
But yeah.
funny. I love Toast.
Yeah. And then I didn't even know about offline TV until I met you guys. And then it was just like, oh, Toast is a part of that? Oh, really? Oh,
Cool.
interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that either.
Really?
I knew like
Well, at
Pokemon,
the
but
time-
I didn't know she was in like a whole like offline TV thing.
Streamer has.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah, I
know.
think at the time a lot of people didn't really know what offline TV was when it first began, and then it
I
kind
mean,
of
how long
evolved.
ago
And
did it
then
begin?
Like
Like I didn't
years
even.
ago?
I don't know really
2 to
too
3
soon.
years.
yeah,
didn't know
2-3 years ago.
it
It
was-
started when I started streaming, and then it was just kind of they were together, but they weren't doing things together.
Like content
And
together.
then content together, and then all of a sudden they started doing like collaborations, like YouTube, and you started seeing them popping up in each other's stream, and that's when people started realizing what was kind of going on, and they started saying more about offline TV, and then I think a lot of I think for me it was when they started doing their mafia streams, and
Oh,
then
with
you
the
would see
Just
them
Friends
all in one
shit.
room. Oh yeah, but you would see all of them in one room, and then that's when like people like would be like, "Oh,
Yeah, it's kind of like,
offline
whoa,
thing."
it's like when, Timmy Turner and Jimmy Neutron first like had their official collab together back in the Nickelodeon days, and it's like,
Oh.
whoa, this is
Yeah.
crazy.
They're both on Nickelodeon. No, but
Mhm.
yeah, it's it's like they're in the same universe. It's like what the hell? Yeah,
It's really interesting.
But yeah, it was crazy how that blew up.
It's like that now with Among Us. Like all these different universes are like colliding. Like AOC.
Yeah,
Like AOC.
It's
It's crazy.
That was a big deal.
Yeah.
That was a big deal.
yeah.
Mhm.
it's actually
was like-
insane.
But it was
Yeah.
like crazy because it was all of a sudden like like Saikuno and I think it was Pokimane, they're all like they were starting to play together, and I was just like, oh,
Ninja?
Yeah, that's where
Yeah.
it kind of crazy
Like-
because then all of a sudden it was like Ninja, Dr. Lupo, and then it was just like what is they
Yeah, it's
don't
like all these
usually
different
merge.
segments of Twitch
Pew-
just
Pew-
came together.
PewDiePie?
I remember-
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't even watch it
PewDiePie.
live. Yeah, I didn't even watch it live. I just like ended up.
James Charles is playing with them at one point, and I was like, what?
Was that
Yeah, like,
Filipino
I
guy?
only watched all this through like Toast's YouTube channel because I like still follow that content.
Yeah.
And I'm not even like I don't even play Among Us, but like you understand what's going on a lot of the time. And he's kind of known as like the big brain, like he's like crazy detective. And I think there was a clip. It was like Ninja being like in his own stream. Being
Oh,
like,
yeah. I'll
got
bet my
killed
left
off by
nut.
Toast.
Yeah.
And he was just like, oh, Toast thinks he's like, 300 IQ or whatever. He's totally not. And then he makes a 300 IQ play the exact next like discussion, and then they win the game immediately. And it was just like, what you say about me? What?
Yeah.
and then Toast was like, I think one of his clickbait on the front of his YouTube was like, I own ninjas.
Left nut.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
my
it says
God.
I watched that.
That was so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was blanked out.
But it's so crazy how these groups are like combining and joining together to make great content, man. Cool.
Among Us is a great game for it because it requires a max of 10
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
And
It's like
you
a
don't need like skill per se. It's literally just
Yeah.
like talking.
You don't have
and
to be a gamer. Like you don't even have to be
Yeah.
a gamer. Like,
Yeah.
you just, like
So it's
any
perfect.
like non-gamer people. Like that's why they can collab with people like James Charles. I don't know if he games, but I just assume.
And that was
Wasn't-
like different content. Like I saw the offline TV people they were doing role playing now.
Yeah, I
Like
saw that too.
Pokemon, you know, it's like she was a French girl. Fusely was like this cowgirl. It was,
Ryan
it
Higo
was
was
funny.
what's her?
Yeah,
what's
right.
her
Higo
name?
was playing something. Was
Yeah.
I don't know what his character was, but
That's
yeah.
funny.
Wait,
I
like
love Ryan
what were
Higo.
they playing while they were role
I love
playing this?
So that
Among Us.
Among Us. So
They
like
dressed up
Oh,
their
they just
character
added
in like
an extra layer to it,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah,
were all
so-
taking on different roles. Okay, that's
yeah, so Pokemon would be like in a French accent with a little bit of French, you know,
I'd be
accusing,
awful at that.
you know, Fusely or something. And it was just
Fucking
like,
loves it.
oh, okay. Yeah. And they were dressed up too. They were all dressed up as like
That's
Fusely
actually
was wearing a
hilarious.
cowboy hat and everything.
Play that
so they
game
went extra.
so
Yeah.
much. I can't fathom playing
good
that game that
idea.
much.
Dude, I'm waiting
They're
for.
like super big brain about it. Like they're super like
I know.
super like
I res-
play,
I
we
res-
play for fun.
They
but
know
they're, like,
all the missions and how
competitive.
long it takes to.
Yeah, they're super
Yeah.
competitive.
Dude, they play that game for
Little
8 hours
details.
straight, 10 hours
I
straight.
cannot.
I
could
can't
never.
play
Yeah, no.
that game for that long.
I feel like it takes so
like,
much
every
mental
day.
energy
Yeah.
and just social energy in general. Like I don't have that
I
much
just-
social energy.
I
There's
just
like
get
a
too
point that you
heated.
reach.
Yeah.
But hey, it gets the YouTube views, right? That's what
It
Toast was
really
saying,
does.
right? Like they were like, "Oh, here comes the record-breaking YouTube video." Check
Yeah,
it
like
out
if you stream
later.
for
guys.
8 hours a night, there's definitely at least one YouTube video you can make out of that. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
and with your following, they'll watch it. They'll like,
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
and like everyone's getting into it. Like kids today play it so often. I actually work for a school district, and I was working at my local middle school, and it was like during like the kids' lunchtime, and I had to like hang out with them just to supervise them while their teacher was out of the room. And I walk in, and it's COVID time, so like there's only maybe 6 kids per class. Guess what they're doing?
Among Us.
Among
They're all on their phone playing Among
Yeah.
Us. And it's so funny to me because these are all kids. Like if you look at them, you can tell they're all from different cliques. And it's so
They're
funny
all
to see, like, because like with COVID going on, you only have 6 kids in the class. It's not like you have 25-ish people and you can kind of choose your friends. No, you have 6 people, and it's like all of the random. It's like the Avengers, just like they all got picked apart from their
Right,
own
right,
universes,
right,
and now like they're
Yeah.
forced to be friends together.
like that.
And and they're all just playing Among Us, and they're screaming. They're not playing it the right way either. They're all just screaming at each other halfway
Hey, you!
through like, the round, being like, "I can't believe you killed me, Todd!" And it's just like,
Fucking
and
Todd.
like,
Kill you.
meanwhile, I'm
Damn
supposed
it,
to like
Todd.
making sure they're behaving, and at one point, I was just like, "No, if you guys are gonna be playing, you got to play the right way."
That's so funny.
Yeah, I'm
So then, like,
seeing
I
them
mean-
like I was shopping for a cell phone, and in the review for the gaming, it's Among Us. Like you see them playing Among Us to say, "Oh yeah, it can game. The game was smooth and stuff." It's crazy how it's gone
Huh.
mainstream, and even Twitter too. Like, okay, so my hairdresser was telling me about this subtle Asian dating. There's this group on Facebook.
Oh,
It's called
yeah, I'm
Subtle
in it.
Asian Dating. Oh no way!
And there's also subtle Asian traits.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so she was telling me, she was talking to me, and I didn't know her as a gamer, but I was just telling her, "Oh, what have you been doing on Twitch?" It's like, "Oh, I've been playing Among Us." It's like, "Oh, you've been playing that game?" I'm like, she's the last person I would think that would be like, of all games, to say Among Us, right? I was just like, "You know about that?" Goes, "Oh, there's this meme that keeps on coming up on this Facebook group I have." I'm like, "What?" And then it's so crazy how these memes are going everywhere about this
Yeah.
game. So, and even they admit too. I remember there was a tweet of them. They were like, because they were trying to explain like the next steps for Among Us and even the servers, and they were like, we're like, it's awesome that we're getting exposure, but we never have thought that it would explode like this. So please be patient
Yeah.
while we up our servers and clean the code. And
How much is
all
the
that
game
kind of
still like
crazy.
$5?
That's fun, right?
or is it like
Um,
No,
I
on
think
Steam
it's
it's on
still,
$5.
like-
That's crazy.
Yeah, Steam it's $5, and I think it's still free on mobile.
Crazy.
Yeah. And they said
Yeah,
they're
like, one of my
skipping
friends-
Among Us too. So
Yeah, they're not doing Among Us too.
I mean,
Yeah, what would they even do with that? I mean, I guess they could just do DLC instead. Like,
yeah, well, they said they wanted to optimize Among Us, the game on now. So they
Mhm.
said they concentrated on that instead of trying to put their resources to Among Us too. So which makes sense, right? Everyone's playing it
that's good.
now, so you might as
Yeah,
well
no,
give them the
exactly.
support.
Yeah, and it's crazy how like much these video games have just, as you were talking about, like they've just gone like everyone knows about this game now. People who you wouldn't even expect. One of my coworkers who knows I play video games and she knows I stream. She's a teacher. She's like one of the music teachers, and she was teaching like a virtual lesson, and it went on for a lot longer than she was planning. And so like she was just talking to the kids because now due to COVID, like you can't really have these conversations, as you don't really bond with the kids as much. So you want like all the time you can get just to get that like true teacher student like bond. And the kids, and she was like, "Oh, what are you guys doing? Like, what are you guys like do in your free time?" It's like, "Oh, we play this game called Among Us." And she heard me talk about it because I like told, because she just like, we just got into a conversation about it during happy hour, and she was like, "Oh, do you guys want to teach me how to play?" And then they actually taught her through a Zoom meeting, like how to play. Like she downloaded it on her phone, and they were all playing together, and it was so interesting. It's like, oh,
That is
it's like,
cool.
yeah, it's like it's things that you would never expect to happen. And back in the day, I feel like when a lot of us were in school, like middle school, elementary school, playing video games, unless it was Call of Duty or stuff like that, it was just kind of like, it was nerdy, and it
Yeah, I
was
was
just
embarrassed
like,
to
oh,
play Pokemon.
Yeah.
right?
I was like
And-
embarrassed to say I play RuneScape.
Oh my gosh, all the kids nowadays just talk about like anime, not like
It's like
video
cool
games.
now.
I know, and when I was young, like I knew all the hand signs and stuff, and
Yeah.
I was roasted, roasted
Yeah.
and toasted. Nowadays, I would have been like the coolest kid on the block.
Same.
True. True.
Yeah, video games brings people together, man. Especially for
Yeah.
this
Great.
generation too. Like we all grew up with video games.
Well, now during quarantine, like
Everyone's a
everyone's
streamer.
Yeah,
everyone's a streamer and everyone's a gamer.
Actually,
It's
when
crazy.
games started doing multiplayer, like I had original Xbox, and it was Halo, that like where my friends, we played games, but we never got together. But Halo was the one where we brought our Xboxes to a friend's house and we land them up, and we had different TVs in the same room, and it was a riot because we would be yelling at each other, we'd be punch each other because they're like, "What the fuck was that?" You
Oh
just punch in the
my.
back because we're like in the same room. But yeah, that was, I think once it went multiplayer is where it really kind of everyone started like games really
mine-
became more and more fun, and really changed the way like everyone
Yeah.
popularity wise, because it became
it
now
changed the way
like at a yeah, it became like, oh, okay, now we can actually do things together instead of like, oh, stop being in front of the screen, right? Just playing by yourself, right? Now it's like an interaction.
Yeah, you
An
actually
activity,
like get to meet
group
people
activity.
through it. And I feel like, throughout like older generations, it can be like frowned upon, like, oh, you're talking to all these people like over the computer and things like that, people you haven't even met IRL. But, as years have gone on, there are like last 5 years or so, I feel like it's just become more normalized, especially with COVID. Like now it's just so normal with Zoom calls, Discord, all like these other integrations. It's so normalized now that, oh yeah, I have friends that like I haven't even met before on the internet. Yeah, like it's so cool. And
Yeah.
it's so easy to meet people that are into like your niche hobby now. Because back in the day,
Yes.
kind of like, you didn't have all these resources. You just kind of, oh, you're into Pokemon, oh, you're into this random like segment of oh, you're into like a randomized video game. Well, like no one at your school or no one like in your class is into that. But then, you go on Google, you go on Reddit or Discord, and you find a whole community of people that like the same things you do. And a whole box opens up of just all these interesting people from other sides of the world. To like so many different cultures that you could just get to know. And it builds like a mutual understanding of just more things outside the video game, and it's great.
I agree.
It's not regional no more. You know,
Mhm.
it's not
I'm
like, oh, it
glad.
only happens in
I've
the
always
south
lived
or
like in
north.
a small town, and it's like
Yeah.
so impossible to meet anyone that like even knows what anime is. Like,
Right.
so
Yeah.
it's like really cool that I can like go out and meet people like in the US that I never would have met otherwise if not for like internet stuff. Internet
I
stuff.
feel Facebook really changed that. That's where it changed to Facebook. When
MySpace.
Facebook started,
Yeah. Yo,
MySpace?
MySpace.
I never really got like into the groups in MySpace. It's when Facebook
never-
happened. All of a sudden, I
Top 8.
started seeing like groups and stuff.
Top 8.
I didn't meet new people on those.
Nah, I didn't meet anyone.
Yeah.
I think it was like
I didn't eat stuff, but I heard I
like
definitely
40
got more
friends.
information about stuff, like the anime stuff. Like I started seeing more posts about it, so I would get more information about. I would get more into what I was into, and I wouldn't be like so like all of a sudden not into it. Like I had it's hard to I guess it's hard to explain, right? But I got more into what I liked because I found more people
Yeah,
think
it's like
and
it's like
information,
you're not
right?
deterred anymore because
Yeah.
back in the older days it was just like, oh yeah, you're into this. Oh, you're weird. Oh,
Yeah.
not many people are into that. But then you like when you see more people are into the similar things you are, it's just like, wow. I guess it's not weird that I'm into this because there's other people that are doing it. So
Yeah.
obviously I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
great. It's awesome.
At a young age, you also want to like fit in and like not try to be more of like an individual person. You kind of just want to be like
Yeah.
cool,
And-
whatever that
and
is.
it's so funny now because I feel like
Mhm.
it's the opposite. I feel like everyone wants to be an individual, and it's cool.
Right?
People like to stand out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I had to stop playing video games to play basketball, play sports. Now I'm back to playing video games again.
Yeah.
You
I
had
remember
to stop.
it's also it's funny because my friend's a IT person, and he was saying about League that he goes, no one's crazy. Like growing up, it was always the jocks per se with my generation, right? Like if you want to be cool, you have to be into sports. You got to be playing basketball, you got to be playing football, and then of course, then when I realized there was a change going on is when he said, "Yeah, the whole football team was playing League." And I was like, "What?" They go, "Yeah,
way.
they wanted to
No
set up.
way.
They were like, yeah,
That's
they
actually
had this
cool.
like thing going on, and like the football team was there with the
What?
geeks too, and they were all playing each other, and they were all like, yeah, it was just like to me, it was kind of weird. Like, never have I heard that like mixed. It's just
I'm
like,
imagining my high school football team playing League of Legends, and it just does not fit for any
yeah,
of
see,
them.
it doesn't.
I actually
That's
have
weird.
a very similar story of something that happened to me in the school of like my freshman year at the school where me and Kana attended. Because very similar thing where I was I was a gamer. We really do be gaming though. And in my dorm, they threw me in a random dorm on campus with like 4 football players. Like it was a suite style, so common area, like 3 bedrooms, and I was with like 4 football players. And I was just like, oh, this is weird. But one of them, like, he played Smash, he played video games and stuff like that. But he also knew I played Pokemon and like competitive Pokemon at that. And he was telling me how people on the football team, like there were like 1 or 2 people that played competitive Pokemon. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, I could probably beat them, but that's cool. And then no one's in the dorm. I'm chilling by myself. It's like 4 p.m. Someone knocks on the suite door. I walk out. There are like 14 giant human beings just being like, yo, are you Sal? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, we hear you're pretty good at Pokemon.
Were they all football players?
Yeah, were they
Yes.
all football
It
players?
was the football
way.
team.
Oh.
And they
Oh,
came to
what?
play me in Pokemon. And I was just like, what is happening right now? They didn't all come to play me. They came to watch me play the one guy who was talking mad smack about how he was the best Pokemon player ever. And they came to watch me play him. So then we did, and I beat him. And then everyone was popping off for me.
There's the
It was actually like that. I was like,
Worlds colliding. Worlds colliding.
was
and you're
a-
like, what?
That's how
Is
they
this a prank? What world am I in?
You know, I actually felt that way, and it was like the most intimidating thing ever. But then, like, one of my sweet mates, like, he like creeped out of the squad, and he was just like, "Yeah, I brought them all here." And I was like, "Oh, okay, you know,
Cool guys, man.
it
Feels
Cool
bad
happens."
guys.
for that
I was
guy,
definitely
though.
freaked out at first.
Did you win?
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah,
Of course.
I did indeed.
Of course.
What was there any doubt?
Dog. Oh, we didn't. So cool. Now I
Wow.
want to play Pokemon again.
Do it. Just do it.
That's the only game I played on my Switch.
Really? No way.
Yeah, it's the only game.
Well,
The
I
new
love
games are
soccer
okay. It's like weird. I feel like the newer Pokemon games, I still enjoy them, but it's like I really need to add different I need to add different challenges for me to enjoy Pokemon. As much as I love the series, the games themselves are just like, yeah,
Wait.
these are like if I was just playing this straight up, it's like
Wait.
they're okay.
What's everyone's
I
favorite
didn't.
Pokemon
I
game?
couldn't finish it.
Mine is Silver.
Aren't they all
For
the
the Game
same?
Boy. There's
Are they all the same?
Get this girl
It's like
out of my way.
Gundam.
Get
It's
her
like
out of
Gundam.
here.
Same universe, different story, same
I
thing.
was
You go
triggered.
through the trainer.
Mine is Silver for
I
sure.
would. I mean, I don't know. I only played Soul Silver, I think.
Oh no,
Ooh,
no.
that's a
no.
good one.
Also,
No, it's
very
all
sweet.
about the
Sparkle and
Game
Soul
Boy
Silver are
Advance.
really good.
I think I got. Yeah, that's the only one I
I
played.
didn't. I like Soul Silver and Black and White, but I think my favorite is Emerald for sure.
Yeah, Emerald, like Gen 3, like Emerald, Leaf Green, Fire Red, those are so good. But my favorites are probably Black and White too, which I'm like, those are like kind of newer, but those were like the last really good Pokemon games. And then everything just kind of like started. That's when it started going down.
Actually, X and Y wasn't that bad.
Yeah, X and Y was
Actually,
okay.
X and Y was good.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
you
was
know
like
what
a slow
Pokemon games? You know what Pokemon games I liked? I liked on the Nintendo 64, like Pokemon Stadium. That's what I liked. The mini games. And then I also liked on the DS the Mystery Dungeon. I like that too.
Oh my god, don't talk about Mystery Dungeon. Those games are so good. Wait, Kana, you know they remade the original
on the
Mystery
Switch,
Dungeon
right?
for Switch.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like both of them or something. I was reading about it.
Yeah, it's just like since the first one, like imagine like a Pokemon Emerald version for like you know how like every Pokemon game has like Ruby, you know, there's Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Like there's a third one that just combines all the best features of them, even though like the first two don't really differ that much besides
Yeah.
exclusives. It's kind of like that, except
Okay.
like for the first two Mystery Dungeon games.
Did you guys ever
like
play that N64 game where you that like you
The photo?
have, with the microphone and you're supposed? Oh yeah, Pokemon.
A photo.
Aren't they remaking that?
Yeah, they are.
making
They're making a new Pokemon Snap.
No, what were you saying? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
That's not what I was talking about, but I love
Yeah, you were talking about Hey You Pikachu.
the one with the microphone, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
Hey You
was that
Pikachu.
Hey You Pikachu? Yeah. I
Yeah,
remember
and
that
if
came out, it
you
was
said
so lit.
like, and if you said like PlayStation, I think it was if you said PlayStation over the mic, Pikachu would get angry.
Oh,
Yeah, it was really funny because
Nintendo.
I actually like just found it randomly at like a retro video game store when I got an N64 when I was in like 8th grade because like as I said earlier, like my first real console was a GameCube, even though I had a NES like from way back when. But I missed like the SNES and I missed N64 completely in my childhood. So when I hit 8th grade, I was just like, okay, I need to like get this. I need to get Pokemon Stadiums 1 and 2. I need to like get all the classic games. I need Hey You Pikachu, obviously. Even though the game it's rough, it's kind of rough, but like you know, it's rough looking
but
back when it
came
went
out,
out.
it was so cool.
Yeah. And there was like a special N64 too that came out with Hey You Pikachu, where it's like instead of like turning it on and like the normal red light power button goes on, when you flick it on, Pikachu there's like a Pikachu on it and its cheeks slide out.
Aww.
So cool. It's probably worth so much now.
Yeah, no, it's pretty
Holy.
expensive. My friend got his hands on one. I was just like, want to give it to me? But he was like,
There's always these odd Nintendo gadgets
Yeah.
here and there that like are
they
so
really
rare.
go
and-
crazy with them.
yeah.
That's
Yo,
so
like when the Wii came out, does anyone remember when like the Nintendo Wii came out? Everyone had one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Every person on the planet, like every family had to have a Wii. And like Nintendo and so many third-party organizations, they came up with so many accessories. Like you could have like a tennis racket, a golf club attachment,
God.
a little
It's
like
not crazy 'cause
blaster.
those, like it was like state of the art at the time, but actually like now when you look at it, those remotes are huge.
Oh my god,
You-
yeah.
It's
You
like
know the
weird.
when I was working at EA, the Wii was the worst to test because, well, it needed space, like
Mhm.
because you needed to test like the controls and everything, and then Nintendo had really weird regulations with it, and then our test machines were kind of dying. It was just like it was always kind of like we love it as a home system, but to test it was just it was just sucked. So,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I remember one time, and they're really secretive. Like I remember one time we had to, I forgot what the game was from EA, but they had a connection. I think we were having Nintendo characters in the game. So what happened was there was this super secret test team that would go into this room, and none of us were allowed to go in there. Like they even had security passes, like specific, like you had to have the card to get in there, and it was because Nintendo wanted to keep it like locked down that no one would leak that the game that this was happening. And we were like, "What are you guys doing on there?" They were like, we're testing." "What game?" I can't tell you." "What do you mean? If I tell you, I would have to kill you." Like, okay,
Wait, but what
yeah.
game was it now that like it's probably
I'm
out?
trying to. It was from EA, and I don't know if it was like maybe it was one of the fitness ones, and it had trying to
Maybe I
figure it
don't
out,
know. Like,
but it was
Or
not
even
as
never
open
even
as
took
the other
off.
ones. I'm trying to figure out. If I do eventually find it, I'll let you know, Sal. But it
yeah,
was
for sure.
yeah,
I'm
that was the
really
biggest thing with
curious now.
Nintendo. Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. Like it was not in our normal common room QA, and it was just in the secret room, and all of us who were in there were like, "What's going on in there?" So yeah, but
It's so
Nintendo
crazy
tends to be
because
very
things
secret.
like that, like leaking video games and information like that, is just so commonplace now, especially for Nintendo games. Like new Smash character gets announced like a week before the announcement, people are just like, "Oh, it's this person," and you're like, "Do I believe this?" And then a week passes, and oh, it is that person. Oh, that thinks.
Nintendo's the Apple of the gaming world,
Like
basically.
actually though,
Yeah, they have a hardcore. It's such a hardcore fan base.
I'm trying to get a PS5.
yo,
Yeah.
they've been getting sold out so fast. I've been seeing so many PS5 memes everywhere. Like a lot more than Xbox too. Like I thought that there would be a lot more Xbox, like not a lot more Xbox, but I felt like there would be like an even split. But I think PlayStation 5 like wacky design definitely
Well, because
brought
like
it ahead.
Xbox did the Xbox Pass, which is like everyone has that.
Yeah, you can just
I
get
mean,
it
that
for
doesn't have
the
like everything, but like I feel like I'd be happy with that, and I would go with the PlayStation. You know, if I had to
yeah,
pick. So I don't know.
exactly. As long as you have a good enough PC that can handle it, it's not really.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to get a PS5 at Walmart at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, that's when you have to go for it. 3 p.m.
Are we talking about Black Friday, Pokey?
No, tomorrow.
Are we going? Oh, tomorrow? What?
3. Why
Yeah,
3?
that's when it's on available online.
Ooh.
Oh wow. Are you actually gonna get one?
Hell yeah.
Oh snap.
I want to get 2K, and I'm gonna try out
Oh, I thought
Spider-Man
I thought you were gonna say
I don't
I
know
want to
if I
get
believe
2.
too. No, hell no.
How different?
I'll do a giveaway.
Giveaway.
That'd be dope, actually.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I want one. It looks so cool too, compared to like the Xbox.
I don't really like
Xbox
the
is
look.
ugly. Compared to the Xbox.
Oh well, Xbox has
Xbox-
always been ugly to me.
Yeah, Xbox just looks like it's just a black block. That's all it is.
Yeah,
Like, what is the new Xbox even called?
live or
I
something.
think it's like the One X or whatever.
Oh, what? Yeah.
Xbox
No,
One
it's
X.
Xbox Series X or something like that.
Oh, Series X. Yeah, Xbox has weird names.
Yeah.
Xbox was like Xbox One, like
Yeah.
Xbox
1,
360,
2, 3.
then Xbox One, and then Xbox Series X. Like
There was meanings behind it, and it just never panned out.
Oh,
Like,
it's
I-
an
could have
actual
easily
plug?
been, like everyone thought Xbox 720. And then, never
Yeah, like Xbox One was meaning that it was going to be your one entertainment source. That never happened. Like
Yeah, no.
it was supposed to be like you watch your TV through it, you watch your movies and everything.
That was the big marketing strategy.
yeah. And then Xbox 360 was like, oh, this is everything from online. It's able to do everything, right? And that's what their aim was. Now with the Series X, is like they're back to just pure gaming.
I never like
Like,
Xbox.
just
They
said-
always break down on me.
I've never owned an Xbox. I've never
never-
been interested.
I never had problems with PlayStation. So
Yeah, I was like the one PlayStation. I was one of the only I was the only PlayStation kid in my group back during the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 era. And back in those days, it was so funny because it was just like every Xbox 360 in my high school was like the thing at the time. Everyone had that. Xbox Live parties were like the cornerstone. Everyone like had that so they could talk to each other. PlayStation never really had that. If you wanted to speak to each other, you had to be in the same game with one another. So if like let's say we all wanted to speak in a voice chat, this was before Discord too. If we all wanted to speak in a voice chat, we would all have to play like Call of Duty. But with Xbox, it's like, they had a chat outside the game. So it's like, okay, if we're like, I'm playing Call of Duty, you're playing like Fable, someone else is playing Halo. We could all speak to each other.
Fable.
Yeah.
Fable is so good.
Fable,
But,
good. They're remaking it.
they are. But I had a PlayStation and all my friends had Xbox. So it was just like, okay, I guess I got to like seek out to find other PlayStation kids. And then someone was like, oh, hey, here's like a list of people who have PlayStations in the high school. And it was just like one person from every clique. And it was like, we all like just kind of met and we would all play like Call of Duty Black Ops together and Zombies. And it was so funny.
Zombies
Just, like,
was a
random
game.
Boot Squad. It was a game and it was so good. I was addicted. I was addicted.
Yeah, my friends would play till like 4 a.m. playing that. So fun. That's when I played video games.
Did you say good games?
That's
Video
only like
games?
video games I played.
I would play those. I would play Black Ops and Black Ops 2 for hours. Oh gosh, that was like when I was real. That was the only time I ever played Call of Duty. It just kind of fell off.
That's what that was. Yeah, it was like super popular. I mean, it still is, but like I just remember that's when it was like really rised to its prime of popularity.
Yeah, and then like battle royales became a thing, and that took over like Fortnite.
Fortnite.
And then Fortnite.
PUBG.
Fork knife.
And then like Call of Duty came out with the Warzone. And then Tetris 99, the best battle royale.
That's the Switch, right?
Yeah, and then like they came out with another battle royale for Mario. It's called Mario 35.
Aww.
Which is like
where everyone plays.
Wait, did you guys hear about this or no?
No.
Is that the one where everyone plays? Oh yeah. Describe it.
Yeah. Okay, so the way it works, instead of like a battle royale with 100 people, it's a battle royale with 35 people. And it's all like, remember the original Mario for the NES, like side scroller, like 8-bit graphics, that kind of thing. So everyone is playing that, except when someone beats, like let's say like you're going through a level and you're like killing like Goombas, Koopas, Hammer Bros, whatever, you're beating those. Everyone has an assigned target, like you're targeting someone else based on like your credentials. So let's say I want to target someone based on the amount of coins they have. I want to target someone who's doing the best in the lobby. I want to target someone who's like killed the most amount of enemies. You're linked to one person, and then all the enemies that you kill from your world now get sent to that person's world. And every like enemy you kill like adds time to your clock, because there's only two ways to lose. Either there's a few ways to lose, like from falling like you normally would, from hitting an enemy, or your timer runs out. And you just like go throughout all the worlds, because the Mario world is just a continuous thing. So it's like you like go throughout the first world, you can go to like the second, you can like fast travel to the second world, third world, fourth world, go immediately to Bowser. Oh, did I mention that Bowser, who's like, the big like bad, shoots fire like in that one final level, he is a enemy that is transferable as well. So when you beat Bowser, some poor sap gets Bowser sent to their world, and like it can be in the middle of like world 1-1, like the very first level, and then Bowser's just chilling,
just comes out of nowhere,
and you have to deal with him. Yeah, it's a really interesting concept, and I would be so bad at it because I'm terrible at Mario. But I have a friend that's really good, and like they're literally, I'm pretty sure, have like an 80% win rate.
That's funny. Oh, Sal, I found it. SSX.
SSX.
No, it's not. Yeah, SSX. It was a snowboarding game that we were doing, and then they had the Nintendo characters in there. and because of that license, they had to like keep it under wraps. But that was a Nintendo order, not a EA order.
Oh, that was the game. Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
spelled that
so-
wrong in my head.
I
And
feel
that's-
like I
I think
played
that's
this
like-
game.
I think it's one of the first games where Nintendo characters were showing up on other
Of
like
course, Logan's
like
brilliant.
non-Nintendo games.
Get tricky.
So-
Oh my god, Mario and Luigi were in it. I'm looking at
Yeah.
all the Nintendo characters now. Oh, Peach was in it. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah.
That's so funny. It's so jarring seeing like these animated characters next to like realistic ones.
What time is it?
Yeah, I went
Yeah.
full hermit mode. I like put this blanket around me.
I know.
I'm like, wow, I'm really
Why does
tired.
your blanket have poop
Quiet.
stains?
It's not poop. It's tortilla.
Fun fact, I got that blanket for her birthday. It's like a tortilla. Like if she held it
Aw.
up, it's literally like a circle tortilla.
Pogi said poop
blanket.
stain.
Yeah, and Kogi called it
stains.
poop.
The audacity of this man.
Yikes.
Have you never seen a burrito in your life?
Pepe hands.
Have you seen a
I actually
blanket
really
with
want
poop
burrito.
stains?
No, have you?
No. No, I haven't.
Honestly, thank you so much for having me, guys. I
Of course
love
not.
each
No.
and every one of you. You guys are awesome. Like you guys inviting me to this meant a lot. It was really cool getting to hang out with you guys, chat about a bunch of stuff, and like I feel like it was a lot
Catch
of me
up.
talking about Nintendo stuff, but it's cool. Like,
But that's something we
You're the
love
guy
too.
who-
That's the idea, yeah.
that's that's what
That's
you're
what we
all
love
about.
too.
yeah, I know. It feels like we were talking about yourself and like your passions for a while because it feels like, oh, am I talking too much? Blah blah blah.
I mean, we are like technically interviewing you, so
It's
You-
us,
you are the spotlight.
Cute.
But yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity. It was a lot
Thanks,
of fun. And yeah,
Yeah,
shout
thanks
out
for
to like
hanging
my
out with us,
community. I
man.
saw a bunch of people in here earlier from my community. I saw like my boy
Aw.
TK in here. I saw my boy Jack. I saw Matt. Like, yo, guys are
Aw.
cute. I appreciate the love.
Cute.
Aw, thanks for coming by, guys.
I love the
Thanks.
sport.
Thanks, Sal. I
Follow
did.
Sal, follow Belinda.
Yes, follow Sal. Follow Belinda.
Thank you guys for having me.
They're excellent communities.
this?
Oh, he's
What is this?
what
I
is
don't know.
it?
Y'all were like doing
is
different
voguing?
poses, and I was just like, okay, it's time for me to do a
Bye,
pose that
guys.
no one else is gonna do.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
You can send us
Oh.
up.
Is this it? This way? Yeah, there you go.
Wait, I don't think I can press. Can I?
I'm pushing it. Bye.
Ken is hungry. Bye, guys. Ken is